My father's a police officer from NYPD.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters.
Police deal with all sorts of situations in their line of duty.
Ready?
No, sir, please. I need a supervisor on this.
It's actually my father right there. He's a private investigator, in criminal justice for over 30 years, and so...
But sometimes they meet the entitled children of other officers, and it doesn't end well.
What's your probable cause?
What's my probable cause? Obviously, I do this every single night. You don't know what probable cause means, okay?
I do. My dad's a police officer.
Okay.
I don't understand why you think I need this test.
Here are the times when cops' children think they are above the law. Starting with an exhausting woman who was buying time after she got caught drinking and driving.
You don't know what probable cause means, okay?
I do. My dad's a police officer.
Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm smelling alcohol. It's very strong. Do you have any questions?
Yes, what's your probable cause for doing field sobriety tests on me?
What are you doing? You're going to jail, ma'am. I already told you that.
I don't understand why you think I need this test. I don't feel like you explained that to me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be difficult.
On the 3rd of June 2023, an officer initiated a traffic stop after the driver was caught speeding. Little did he know how crazily entitled the driver would be after some questioning.
Do you understand the reason why I'm stopping you?
I don't.
Okay, what's the speed? Cool.
I was going with the flow of traffic.
Okay.
I didn't think I was speeding. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you're the only traffic. That's the funny part. Okay, and 44 and a 30. Okay, and then you actually were stopped at a green light. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Insurance, registration? You don't recall that? That's the title and registration. I just need your registration that you get from MED, ma'am.
It might be online.
No worries. I'm gonna have you do, ma'am, is I'm gonna have you turn off the vehicle. I'm gonna have you step out, okay? You could close the glove box.
I'm sorry, what for?
Because I'm asking you to, ma'am.
What's your probable cause?
What's my probable cause? Obviously, I do this every single night. You don't know what probable cause means, okay?
I do. My dad's a police officer.
Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm smelling alcohol. It's very strong. I need you to step on out, ma'am.
I just picked him up from a club.
Okay, go and step on out for me, please, ma'am.
Okay. Again, what's your probable cause?
I'm gonna have you step on out.
Was I swerving? Do you have?
I'm asking you to step on out, please.
Do you have me on
Ma'am,
video swerving or doing
It's all on
anything
camera.
against
It
the
is.
law?
It is all on camera.
And
Come
what
on
is
out.
it?
Let's talk about it.
No.
No, Taylor, it's fine.
Listen, you're gonna make it a lot harder on yourself, okay? I'm asking you.
Taylor, stop.
Turn her off the vehicle, please.
I just got off of work.
Go and turn off the
I'm
vehicle,
a nurse.
please. Okay.
I want to know what your reason is.
And I'm telling you, I'm smelling alcohol. It's very strong. I need you to step on out.
Him?
Okay, and then
From
let
the
me
person?
separate you guys, and I can see if it's coming from you or not.
Taylor, stop. It's fine. I just picked him up. I just got off of work.
I got you. I'm doing my job. You can respect that. You're a nurse, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
then let's
but
do this the cooperative way, and not the silly way. And you seeing you're arguing with me. I don't need to argue with you, ma'am. I'm too old for that
I'm
stuff.
not arguing with you. I'm just asking why you're asking me to step out of the
Because I'm
vehicle.
asking you because I'm smelling alcohol. Okay, there's obviously indicators. Your eyes are blood watery. I need you to step on out.
I have
to
a
separate
drunk
you.
person in my car.
I can see that. Okay, and I want to make sure that
Was I not maintaining my lane?
I'm going to ask you again. Okay, you're
Was
going to
I-
need to step on out.
Was I
You're
not
not free to
maintaining
go.
my lane?
You're not free to go, ma'am.
Taylor, stop. Was I maintaining my lane?
EOD9, come go and send another unit, please.
Yeah, you should.
Thank you, sir. And this is exactly why I need you to step on out so we can separate you from this.
Bring your supervisor. Rick.
Taylor, stop it.
The driver refused to step out of her car, which made the cop more suspicious of her behavior.
Step on out of the vehicle, please, ma'am. I don't want to have to force you out, ma'am, and I don't need that,
I
okay?
don't want you to force
Exactly,
me out.
and
but
I
I'm
want you to
asking
step
what
on
your
out, please.
probable cause is for me stepping out.
Obviously, you don't know the difference between probable cause, okay? Probable cause is enough to arrest you, and I don't need to arrest you. I don't want to arrest you.
I don't want.
I want to make sure that you're safe to drive.
Taylor, stop.
Step on out of the vehicle, please, ma'am. This it's going to prevent a lot. Go on the other side.
This is her personal property.
Taylor,
She can stay on her personal
stop.
property.
You just
Just watch this individual. He has a little mouth, and he's running his mouth, and there's a in the glove box. Step on out of the vehicle, please, ma'am.
Taylor. I understand that, but you need to sit here and be quiet.
Ma'am, I love it.
Just sit here. Taylor, just stop. Just
So I
stop.
step on that, please, ma'am? And I thank you for your cooperation. It's going to go a long way, okay? Walk to the front of my used vehicle. Walk to the front of my used vehicle, please.
Okay.
Right here. Right here to the front of my vehicle.
You're right in front.
Standing in front of my vehicle.
I'm in front of it.
Okay, ma'am, what's up with the rush? Why are you going so fast?
I didn't realize that I was. I'm sorry. I have work at 5 a.m. tomorrow as a nurse. I picked him up to do him a favor,
I appreciate that. Okay.
and I don't know
Well,
why
listen.
I'm getting pulled over.
Let me explain to you why you pulled you over again, okay? 44 miles an hour in a posted 30 mile an hour zone, okay? As I got to the rear of your vehicle, on Cole, as you're approaching I-25, there was a green light. You were actually stopped on a green light in the middle of the road.
Yes, because the other car coming across looked like he was going to run the red light, and I wanted to be safe.
Okay. And then I approached, having nothing but respectful and kind, okay?
Okay.
I'm smelling a strong odor of alcoholic beverage. It's very strong inside the vehicle. You said it was from him. I have to do my job and get you out. Your eyes are bloodshot watery, okay?
No, they're
I pull
not.
you out.
That's a lie.
Okay. I pull you out. You're having a hard time maintaining your balance. I'm still able to smell that odor coming from your breath.
Where's
You're
my hard time maintaining my
Okay, how
balance?
much have you had to drink, man?
Zero.
Zero
I
all
had
night.
zero to drink.
Okay.
I
Have
just
you had
got
any
off-
recent head injuries?
No.
Do you wear eye contact?
Yes.
You have them on right now. Are they soft or hard now?
They're in here. They're soft.
They're soft, so they're flimsy?
Yeah.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you put your feet together just like mine? Hands right at your side. I need you to remain in that position there. Do you understand?
Okay.
You're not going to move out of that position. I'm going to have you stare at the tip of my right and index finger with your eyes. And do not move your head. Do you understand? Yes or
Yeah.
no? Do you have any questions?
Yes, what's your probable cause for doing field
One-
sobriety tests on me?
Once again, I already explained to you what I'm doing. Trying to make sure you're safe to drive.
I
okay.
am safe to drive.
Okay, and I have to do that. My job. Okay, I don't go to your neck of the woods in the hospital and tell you how to do your job, right?
Right, so you
So show me the
shouldn't.
same respect, okay?
The situation escalated when the driver doubted the cop's authority, all because her father's a cop.
Can you put your feet together just like mine? Can you picture an imaginary line on the ground from where your left foot is, straight out in front of you to my right foot?
Is there anything preventing me from making a call to make sure that this is legal
It
and
is
okay?
legal, ma'am.
Is
It
there anything preventing me from making
Obviously,
a call right now?
I'm doing an investigation, so you're interrupting my investigation. I don't want that. I just want to make sure you're safe to drive. If you're safe to drive, you're going to be on your way with citations.
I understand.
If you're
that,
not safe to
but
drive, then I'm going to ultimately arrest you, and I'll let you know when that's going to happen.
But
we're not to that point yet, ma'am.
here's my thing: is
Go ahead.
I am safe to drive. I know with 100% truth that I have not had alcohol tonight.
Okay.
So my question is, can I make a call right now
As of right now, no, ma'am, you cannot. Okay?
legally?
As of right now, you cannot make a phone call. So you're going to cooperate with my test, ma'am? Yes or no? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
I'm not going to discooperate. I just want to know that this is legal.
It
You
is.
can make me do this.
Mhm.
And
And
if
it's
I
all-
say no, does that affect me?
As into what, ma'am?
If I say no, does that affect me
No,
legally?
to what? To the test?
No,
What,
to the
what you-
tests.
So ultimately, what I'm trying to do is prove that you're safe to drive.
Okay.
What I've seen so far, you're not safe to drive. And I'm trying to prove that you are safe to drive by doing these tests.
And
It's ultimately up to you, whatever you want to do. I can't force you to make these tests or perform these tests,
but
but I'm
does,
trying to do my job. You can respect
I
that.
understand that, but legally, because I picked up my friend who said that he had had 2 drinks.
And even with this distance with us and us talking, your odor is still very strong in your breath every time you speak.
I have type 1 diabetes.
Oh, okay.
If I have ketonic acidosis,
Mm-hmm.
that's a medical condition.
It is.
I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job.
It
I'm
seems
not.
like you are, ma'am, and that's not fair.
Not
for me.
at all. I'm
Okay.
just asking
So
you
listen,
a question.
are you gonna perform these tests? Yes or no?
Do I legally have to?
I already
Am I
answered that
legally
question.
obligated?
I
Am
already answered
I
that question.
legally obligated? Yes or
I
no?
already answered that question. You don't recall what I asked?
Am I legally obligated? Yes or no?
I'm asking you. if
You
want-
did not answer me clearly.
I
Am I legally
I already
obligated?
told you, ma'am. You don't have to perform these tests. It's ultimately your choice. But what you're proving right now is you're not safe to drive.
I am
What I've
safe to
seen-
drive.
What I've seen with your driving behavior, what I've seen with
Because I was under the speed limit? That's unsafe?
Okay, obviously
I wasn't
you don't
speeding.
recall what I said then, okay? We're gonna argue, okay?
By this point, the woman seemed to think she was too good to be arrested after breaking the law, but she was completely wrong.
I'm gonna ask you again, sir. Are there
So look,
legal ramifications
I'm
if
gonna
I
give you the
say no?
instructions. If you want to, refuse the test, you can. Okay, look.
Are there
It'll look like
legal ramifications if I refuse?
Well, ultimately, man, what you're trying to do is you're arguing with me. It's silly.
No,
You're
sir.
a nurse.
I'm asking you a
You know
question.
all the medical terms that you're throwing out here, okay? I'm still smelling alcohol. It's very strong. Your balance is unsteady.
I
You
have
blood
type
sugar,
1
yeah.
diabetes.
We're not going to argue with this.
You can say that's
So are you going to
alcoholic
perform
if
this
you
test,
want
yes
to.
or no?
I'm asking you if there are legal ramifications if I don't.
I can't force you to do these tests. I just said that 5
Are
times
there
already.
are there legal ramifications if I don't?
Ultimately, if you are showing that you're unsafe to drive, then you're going to get arrested for DWI.
I'm not unsafe to drive.
And that's your own opinion, right?
And so it's your opinion against mine.
It is.
Are there legal ramifications if I make a phone call
I already
before
told
I
you you're not
take
making a
these
phone
tests?
call. This is a traffic stop. It's a safety concern. Okay? So are you going to perform this test, yes or no, ma'am?
What are the legal ramifications if I don't?
Okay, ma'am, we're not going to argue. Go ahead and face to the front of my uniform, please.
That's not an
Go and turn
argument.
around.
It's a
Go
question,
and turn
sir.
around, please.
Is your lapel camera
Yes,
on?
it is. Go and turn around.
What are you?
You're going to jail, ma'am.
For what?
You want to be silly and argue with me?
For what?
You're going to jail for DWI.
For what? I'm not drinking though.
Okay.
And you don't have any physical proof.
Well, you're going to
that
have an opportunity to prove that. I'm going to give you an opportunity to provide a breast sample. Go and walk over here for me, please, ma'am. Time is 12:36. You are being arrested for DWI at this time.
I didn't drink and drive.
You have anything on your person that's going to hopefully harm you in any way? Okay, what I'm going to utilize is the back of my hand. I'm going to go down the side of your breast. I'm also going to go underneath your breast, apply pressure upward towards the direction I'm standing. You doing that now, ma'am?
I don't understand. You're touching my boobs. Stop it. This is not okay. Stop touching my boobs.
You want to do me a favor? Can you open your mouth, please?
No,
Do you have anything in your mouth that you're hiding?
I have gum.
Can you switch your gum out to your right, please? Do you have anything else other than your teeth and your gums?
No.
Can you open your mouth, please? Thank you. 12:37. We're going to walk to the rear of my vehicle, please.
What are you doing?
You're going to jail, ma'am. I already told you
For
that.
what? No, what are you arresting me for? Stop! You didn't have anything to arrest me for! Ow!
Have a seat.
You just hit my head!
Have a seat, please, ma'am.
No, I need you to tell me.
Have a
You
seat.
didn't even read me Miranda rights. What are you doing?
You're being silly. That's what you're doing, ma'am.
My dad's a cop. What are you doing?
You should behave a little bit better.
I didn't do anything. I just stood there and asked you a question, you psycho.
When she realized she was going to jail, she did everything she could to get out of it, even trying to annoy the cop out of his mind.
So, ma'am, listen. I explained to you. I have to read you this card. It's going to give you details on what is going on right now. Okay? If you could just, hold back a little bit and ask the questions there at the end. Okay? I'll answer any questions you need. Okay? So listen to
Oh,
me.
finally, you're gonna answer my questions.
Well, we're face to face now, ma'am. We're off the side of the road. You know what I mean?
Okay, so nothing matters before this? When I ask you questions, you can just say, oh, I don't want to answer that. I'm gonna arrest you.
Okay, ma'am. See, there we go again. This is where we, got into the battle on the side of the road. Okay?
But there was no battle.
Listen.
I was asking you questions
Listen
I
to me.
feel like I
I'm
have the
about to
right
tell you
to
something
answer
important.
to.
You are under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or DWI. Do you agree to take our tests? Yes or no? And it's a breath test that I'm asking for.
I'm sorry. Am I required to agree to take this test?
Okay, so since you said, am I required to take this test? I cannot force you to take our test, or this test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
I do not understand.
What don't you understand?
I don't understand why you think I need this test.
Because you've been arrested for DWI. So
And
listen,
why have I been arrested for DWI?
you'll find out in the report that I'm going to write, okay? So listen, once again, I cannot force you to take our
You
test.
haven't
If
told me why you've
will
arrested
lose-
me.
If you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you're convicted
And
in
why
court
is
or
that?
driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested, as well as you're going to be charged with aggravated DWI. It's just how the state works. You understand?
No, I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm being
Okay, well, I read it to
told
you.
that it's aggravated.
Yep.
I don't understand what I did that caused this. I don't understand the probable cause.
I already told you. Okay. I
You
already told
haven't, though.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Bloodshot
tell me.
water your eyes, the driving behavior, the strong odor of alcoholic beverage made from your breath, still been present with even this distance right here,
From
man.
the person
Okay.
that I was giving a ride home who had.
Okay,
a
because
strong
he's not even here no more,
alcohol.
right? That makes total sense. Okay, so listen. Do you now agree to be tested, or do you agree to take our test?
What is the test?
The breathalyzer.
And what is that?
This is an Intoxicated 8000. This is how it measures alcohol in your breath.
And how does it measure it?
Grams of alcohol per 210 liters of breath. Any other questions? So, do you now agree to be tested, yes or no?
You said, are there any other questions? And I didn't get a chance to answer.
I didn't even say that. I said, do you now agree to be tested, yes or no?
And I'm sorry.
Okay.
What
You're
are
not answering my question, so I'm going to consider your actions refuse to be tested this time, as well
I'm
as you're
not
charged with
refusing,
aggravated
sir.
DWI, okay?
I'm not refusing at all. I'm just trying to clarify what you're asking me because you're not being very clear.
I'm sorry I'm not being clear to you. I'm speaking as clear as possible.
Okay, but I have some questions about what you're.
Go ahead,
stating.
man. What's your question you might have?
What is a breathalyzer 8000?
Intoxicated
What is
8000?
it? How does it work?
It was obvious that the woman was stalling. Soon, she would find out the consequences of her actions.
I just told you the consequences. I can read it to you again if you need to.
Yes, please. Please read it to me again because I couldn't quite hear you. You were going really fast.
Okay, let me slow it down for you, okay?
Okay.
So once again, I cannot force you to take our test. But if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license, a non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Not quite. Why would I lose my license for a year?
Because when you sign your for your driver's license, you state that I will take a breath test if it's given to me or offered to me. Now, if you
And
refuse,
it's
I'll just
offered
read
to
you
you?
that. I'm offering it to you now, ma'am,
Right, but under what grounds?
because you're arrested for DWI.
And why did you arrest me for DWI?
I already explained that to you, ma'am.
Because you thought I was.
I don't think I know.
You know what?
I know that you're intoxicated and you should not be driving, ma'am.
Because I was. What? Was I going over
I already
the speed
explained to you.
limit? You didn't explain that to me, sir.
You'll be able to revert to the video where I explained to you multiple times. Maybe you're having a difficult time understanding me because you're under the influence.
I'm not under the influence, sir. I have type 1 diabetes.
Okay.
My blood sugar is a little bit off. I was picking
Okay.
up a friend so that he wouldn't drive drunk. I understand that you wouldn't listen to that.
Okay.
I don't know where we meet in the middle.
Well, you're already incarcerated. You're going to jail, ma'am. You're going to be booked into the Metropolitan Detention Facility here in about an hour or so.
Under what charges?
DWI. Aggravated DWI. Speeding, careless driving, ma'am.
Things took a surprising turn once the woman became aggressive to the cop. This only aggravated the situation further.
Do you feel good about arresting someone who is trying to give somebody else a ride who had been drinking?
I do feel amazing right now because I know I saved somebody's life, ma'am.
Really?
Yes,
Somebody's
ma'am.
life from a sober person who is trying to give a drunk person a ride home?
Okay, ma'am.
You feel amazing about that?
I do feel okay with my decision to arrest you, ma'am. I don't feel like you should have been driving. So, ma'am, listen. I entered your information to Intoxicated 8000. This is where you can provide a breath sample. Can you read this for me, please? It says, please blow until the tone stops. This is where you can provide a breath sample. Do you wish to?
Well, I'm sorry, what is the need for that?
This is where you, like you said, you said it had nothing to drink. This is where it's going to prove it. But it's ultimately your choice. I read you what I'm requesting is a breath sample. I read you the consequences. You didn't answer yes or no. You became argumentative. So your actions are
I'm
going
just
to...
asking what
So
the consequences
listen, your
are.
actions at that time indicate that you're refusing to be tested. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Enter your information to this machine here.
My blood sugar is not
Do you
normal.
wish to provide a breath sample?
I don't know what that means.
Do you wish to just provide a breath sample? Yes or no, ma'am?
What does it mean if I provide a breath sample?
You blow into the machine.
And what does that do?
It's going to indicate your blood alcohol content or your breath alcohol content.
Okay, and if I do that, that's a good thing?
It's ultimately up to you. It's going to determine where you're at. If you refuse, you're going to be charged with aggravated DWI. That's just how the state works.
And why would I be charged with aggravated?
Because you're refusing to be tested, ma'am.
And if I feel that I don't need to be tested, that's aggravated?
Yes, ma'am.
Just to clarify?
Yes, ma'am.
Automatically that's aggravated?
Yes, ma'am.
And there's no way to clarify that I was not aggravated?
This is the clarification right here, ma'am. And once again, it's up to you on your choice.
But if I
know until the machine times out, usually takes about 3 minutes. Then email me. You tell me you want to provide a breath sample. I'll walk you through on how to do it, and we'll get you through the breath sample. Okay?
That's great. And in the meantime, before it times out.
Well, you don't have that long, so make a decision real quick.
Okay. You're pressuring me to do this.
I'm not pressuring you to do anything, ma'am. It's ultimately your decision.
I am not drinking and driving, and I feel that this is unnecessary for me. Is that a bad thing? Does that automatically make me guilty somehow?
So listen, I already explained it to you. You can provide a breath sample. You have a right to a secondary independent test. Okay, if you do provide a breath sample. If you don't, and you sit here and just let the machine time out, it's going to make a little funky noise. And the machine times out, you're going to be charged with aggravated DWI. That's just how the state works because you're refusing
And
to be
if I
tested.
get the secondary and it's not an aggravated level of alcohol, what does that do?
So the only ways you could be charged with aggravated DWI if you blow a .16 or higher, a great bodily injury or car accident, stuff like that,
That didn't
or a
happen.
refusal. So those are the only ways you could be charged with that. So if you blow over a .08 and under a .16, you're going to be charged with DWI simple. First offense, not aggravated. Okay? So it's ultimately up to you.
By this point, the officer was fed up with her attitude, and things were not going to be in her favor.
What was your question?
I really don't understand if I wasn't drinking tonight. I've always been told that a police officer has to have probable cause.
And I did. And I still do.
You said I was speeding. You didn't charge me with speeding. You pulled me out and you made me do field sobriety tests, and I don't feel like I was failing those. I don't feel like I did anything wrong except try to drive my friend home who was drinking.
Okay, ma'am, that's your personal opinion.
And that's my honest
I completely understand where you're coming from. I have to do my job.
I get that, but I don't understand what all these machines mean. I don't understand why I can't have a phone call. I don't understand.
And I told you could have a phone call once I'm done with all this process. Now that the machine's done and everything else, you're not going to provide a breath sample. We're going to put you in the holding cell. You're going to get your cell phone. You're going to make a phone call.
I just don't understand what the benefit versus the risk is of me providing a breath sample because you didn't explain it to me.
Ma'am, listen. I am way too old for this crap to be dealing with the argumentative stuff. I explained to him multiple times.
I've never had this happen before, so I'm sorry you're too old for it, but I don't understand.
I don't understand how I can explain to you any better.
Your
It's a simple,
experience is
basic
not
stuff.
my experience.
Would you like to read it? Maybe that will help you.
That might help me, but you haven't offered
Stand
me
up. Look, it's right here. Right here. It's simple letters.
This is the first you've told me.
And I've read it to you. So I'm going to read it to you
You have
again.
not read it to me.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You are under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or DWI. The New Mexico Intoxicated Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test.
Instead of keeping quiet, the woman kept repeating all her questions. Unfortunately for her, the officer had had enough.
Do you agree to take our test? The breath test is what I'm asking for. It's a yes or a no.
Okay. I don't feel like you explained that to me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just scared. I've never been
Do
in this
you agree
position
to take our
before.
test? Yes or no, ma'am?
I wish you could tell me what the ramifications are one way or another. I don't know
You're not
what's
answering
the
my
best
question,
thing.
so I'm going to continue reading. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand that?
So to clarify, if I refuse and I want a secondary test, I still lose my New Mexico driver's license.
If you
for 1
refuse,
year?
you don't get an opportunity to do your secondary end test because you have to do the first one first. You understand that? So if you do the first one, is the breath is what do you call a breathalyzer, then you have an opportunity for your secondary independent test. You get your cell phone, you make a phone call to whoever you want to make a phone call, They come over here, they have to bring their own blood kit, and they have to come and draw your blood.
Okay.
That's a secondary in the test.
Okay.
So like I said, do you understand what I read you?
I'm trying to. I'm sorry.
I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year.
And that's automatic.
If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be stupid here. I just don't understand the law stuff or not.
Do you now agree to be tested? Yes or no?
And why will I be charged with careless driving?
What?
Why will I be charged with
You're
careless
stopped
driving?
at a green light, man. That's what it is. You're not paying full
Because
attention.
The other car that was coming across the intersection looked like he wasn't gonna stop. So
Okay.
I was stopped to see if he was gonna
Okay.
stop.
And you can explain that to the judge.
Okay, I can
Okay.
explain that?
Yeah, you can explain anything you want to the judge. Go and have a seat, man.
I'm sorry. I thought I was being safe. I didn't think it was
So,
breaking the law. I thought I was being careful.
ma'am, listen. Do you want me to run the machine again, or do you not?
I don't know. I don't know what's
Okay.
the best thing to
We're
do
done
here.
now.
I've never been
Go and stand up. Let's go over here. We're done. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. And I'm sorry.
trying to argue. I'm just
You
trying
are.
to
You're
find
being.
out what's the best.
I can't tell you. I'm a cop. I'm not a lawyer. I can't tell you that information, unfortunately. Okay.
In the end, the woman was charged with speeding, careless driving, and aggravated DWI. Moving on to the cop's daughter, who showed zero accountability during her second DUI.
I've had a stressful night.
My dad was a previous police officer, so I'm just gonna keep it right.
I have so much anxiety. This is just freaking me out.
What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you turn around and face away from me. I'm gonna have you place both hands behind your back.
I get beat up by a guy and you guys trying to show up, but you show up when I'm getting. I run a red light.
On the 22nd of April 2023, an officer conducted a traffic stop after the driver committed multiple violations. Upon approaching the vehicle, the officer was shocked to see the driver with bloodshot eyes.
Hello?
Hi.
Sergeant Dan. Police department is stopping you because you ran through that light going at a high risk speed, making a turn in front of me, traffic.
I figured I was turning. I apologize.
Do you have a driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Here's that. I'm trying to find my wallet. Give me one moment. I'm sorry. I've had a stressful night.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir. Do you mind if I call my dad real quick? He has insurance on it.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, sir.
Can you follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Call your dad and get that texted to you. I think she's a 1018. Should we get a DWI unit? Her eyes are blood. And when I did a little bit of HGM, she was like...
The driver was quick to say that her father was also a cop. Sadly, this wouldn't do her any good.
Hello. Hi. So my name is Officer Geiger. Police Department, okay? So just so you know, this interaction is being recorded. If you want to keep that on, you're more than welcome to do so. Just go ahead and put it up on your dashboard for me.
Yeah, it's my dad was a previous police officer, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it right.
You can definitely do that. I have no problem with that. Just out of your hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be checking your eyes. So I'm going to have you place both your hands right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be checking your eyes. Have you been under the influence of any or alcohol?
No.
Any prescription medications? No. Do you wear contacts and or glasses? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you come closer to me with your face. You can take your seatbelt off.
I'm sorry.
All right, and then come a little bit closer, hands there. I'm gonna have you keep your hands right there, okay? So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. So not with your head, just with your eyes,
Yeah.
okay? Come out a little bit closer for me. Okay. So at this point in time, I am showing some signs of impairment. So I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle. to complete some standard field tests, okay? And if you want to get your phone and put it on...
Dad, are you still on the phone?
Yep, I am.
Just stay on the phone.
So I'm going to have you come back here to the back of the vehicle. Ma'am, I'm going to have you stay in the vehicle at this time, okay? And is English your primary language? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate for you and give you the instructions first. Thank you. Give me just a second. I'm going to switch my camera because this camera is dying. So the first thing I'm going to do is do what's called the walk-in turn. Do you have any leg injuries, hip injuries, anything that would prevent you from... Do you have any leg injuries or hip injuries that would prevent you from walking a straight line? Are those shoes comfortable for you?
I'm just a little chilly.
And that's okay.
I'm so nervous too. I'm so sorry.
Being nervous is normal. So I'm going to have you come stand over here just because there's not much room. So you're going to be walking this way. We're going to just imagine that there's a straight line, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you get in the starting position. So you're going to go ahead. You're going to put face towards me. Put your left foot down, right foot in front of left, heel foot touching toe. And then I'm going to have you place your hands at your side. And I'm going to have you stay in this position until I tell you to begin, okay?
The woman was given a sobriety test, but it surely ended badly.
And then face...
I don't know if I'm supposed to do like a certain... I'm sorry.
You're good. Okay. The next test that I'm going to have you do is called the one-legged stand, okay? So I'm going to have you just stay in this position until I tell you to begin. So it's going to last 30 seconds, which I know seems like a long time, but I'll keep track of the time for you. When I tell you to begin, you're going to choose either foot of your choice. And you're going to pick it up about 6 to 8 inches, the length of a soda can off the floor. Okay. You're going to look at the toe of your shoe. And you're going to be counting aloud. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3,
So
1,000 for 30 seconds. Okay. So just count aloud. You're looking at the toe of your shoe, and then you're...
Do I keep my hands
at your side the entire time. Give me just a second before we begin that, okay?
Olivia, don't tell him about Michael. I'm sorry. I'm in a
in a bad relationship.
I don't want to say that, but yeah.
You know, I've been there. But there's one thing you can do, you could get out of it, right? Okay. You okay? You need a second? Take a second.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Can we have her turn the audio down on the phone?
I'm sorry.
You're okay. Hey, you know what? You're a human being, right?
He beat me up this weekend.
Are you needing medical?
I had a file report. So I'm just kind of, I'm scared to go home. I'm scared to tell him I got pulled over.
Okay, let's not worry about that right now, okay? You're safe.
It's not something to not worry about.
Do you need the instructions again? So whenever you're ready, on you, okay?
Things took a darker turn when she began to make excuses unrelated to the investigation.
I'm sorry, I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting really bad anxiety.
Are you going to be able to complete the test?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay, so time is up. So
I'm sorry, I had to call the police last weekend. He beat me up last weekend.
What happened today?
It was my first day going back to work. Since he beat me up, this is a lot.
And then where were you coming from now?
Just from work. I work at the mall. I was just going home. I'm so sorry. I have so much anxiety. I don't get it normally. But this past week, I had to call the police. I did get hurt. with my ex. I got physically assaulted. I had a black eye, I had a busted nose. I have bruises all over my body. I'm so sorry. I can do it. I'm just like, I have so much anxiety. This is just freaking me out.
Let's try and focus on just this part right now, okay?
I apologize. It's just a lot.
You don't have to apologize. You've been through a lot, right? That's a human reaction. Is to feel stressed and to feel anxious, especially when there's almost a whole squad of us here. That's normal.
It's not even you guys. It's just more so I don't want to go home and him know this. I'm scared for that.
For what's gonna happen. Have you filed a restraining order?
I was planning to. I've been taking videos. I've been taking pictures of everything. I'm planning to move with my dad to Texas. I have 2 months left of the lease before I could leave. It's very abusive. Last weekend, she saw it. He beat the hell out of me in the backseat of his car. I couldn't even get out. So I'm so sorry. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so sorry. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so scared. I'm just scared to go home. I'm just thinking about that. I'm just so scared.
Let me have you do what's called a countdown test, okay? Are you dyslexic at all or able to count?
I don't mind counting. I just want to go home.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you count down, starting at the number 47, stopping at the number 32, okay?
If she thought the cops would cut her some slack for crying, she was completely wrong.
I'm so scared to go home. You said 37 to
From the
42.
number 47 down to the number 32.
37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I'm so sorry. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So at this point in time, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you turn around and face away from me. I'm going to have you place both your hands behind your back. Okay? So at this point in time, yes ma'am. So we're going to be going down to the Prison Transport Center to conduct yes ma'am. So I can smell an intoxicating liquor coming from your facial area. You have blood eyes. You have what's called horizontal gaze nystagmus, which is an impairment, and you perform poorly on the fields. So what we're going to do is at this time, I'm going to transport you to the Prison Transport Center. I'll give you the option to do a breathalyzer, which we call it Intox machine, and that's your entire choice whether to do that or not. I'll explain that to you when we get over there. And then depending on the results of that test,
Have you
will
been
determine.
recording everything this whole entire time?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. Olivia.
And I'll let you talk to her in just a second, okay? So we're going to walk to the back of this car. And then give me just a second before you sit in there, verifying that it's empty. Okay, go ahead and have a seat, please.
Can I speak to her? Because I need to make sure my car.
Is she your friend or cousin?
She's my friend, and then I have my boyfriend that needs to get the car.
And does your friend have a valid driver's license?
I'm sorry, I can't get it.
If you sit on your butt first, and then scoot in.
Short.
I get it. Is there anything from within that vehicle, like your cell phone, that you want to go with you right now?
My cell phone, that's it.
Your cell phone? Okay.
The woman continued to act erratic inside the cop car and kept making pitiful pleas to the officer.
No more kicking the car, because if I hear any more kicks from in here, I don't want to do that to you and put you in a press. But I do want to work with you after we're done with the testing. I'm going to get you a packet to help you with that restraining order when you're ready, okay? So when we go down to the prison transport center, if you are indeed sober, then you'll be released.
I completed my test. I don't see how I didn't. I just hate.
We're going on my time, not on your time.
I'm kind of done with it.
And I told your dad if you comply with me and you're not kicking the car, I'll allow you to call
I
him.
got beat up this weekend by some man, and you guys didn't do shit to him. You didn't do anything to him for beating me the f up. I have pictures on my phone. Did you see that? Did you see him beating me the f up? Did you see the videos of him beating me the f up? When I went to the police, they didn't do anything. I had to fucking call the police and they showed up for fucking 5 hours after him beating my ass. And now you guys are pulling me over. I'm sick of it. Please.
Now that she was in jail, she tried to act tough, but it just didn't work.
I'm pissed. I'm so upset. This is ridiculous. You couldn't be there when I'm getting beat up. Why am I being arrested again?
Because you're suspected for driving under the influence. That's why we're going to the prison transport center to complete an intox. And I'm sorry that I wasn't the officer who responded to that, because I would have handled it differently. I get being upset. I get being angry with how the police...
I get beat up by a f***ing guy and you guys didn't show up, but you show up when I'm getting... I run a red light. I get beat up.
I could tell you from one female to another.
If you want to look at my phone, look at it. I got beat the f*** up and you guys never showed up for that. You didn't show up for me getting beat up.
So you're going to be going in these doors right here.
Sure. There's any show up for me getting fucked up by some guy.
We're going to be coming to the left.
She would eventually find out that using connections and sharing her sob story wouldn't free her from the consequences of her actions.
My dad was a cop.
In Texas?
No, my dad was a cop here in New Mexico. My dad was probably a piece of shit cop too. I'm sick of this. Mexico sucks. I get beat up, nothing happens. He's still at home. He's still fine. Nothing's happened to him. He has no...
Nothing. Was it APD or was it BCSO?
I don't know who it was, but they showed up at 6 o'clock in the morning after I called them at 1 o'clock. It was beating me up. I had a concussion. I had EMTs come check me out. Just sick of this. I'm the one in trouble and I'm the one in here.
It's
and
not
I
that
had a DWI in the past, so I understand I could have just done the breathalyzer easy, but Previously, they told me not to.
I'll tell you right now, because I love GWS. This is not my first rodeo, okay? If you were sober, I would have encouraged you to take that breath test, because if it came out as a 0, you would get those cuffs off, get that phone, and be calling somebody to come and pick you up. But I know you and I both know, and you don't have to admit, but you're not sober. You would not have passed that breath test. So you would have still been going to the MDC, okay? I'm not trying to screw you over, nothing like that.
I'm not
But what
saying
I'm
that.
trying
I'm
to
just
get the defensive training.
I'm just angry at life at the moment.
And that's good.
I just don't see why I keep getting this shit. And
I think what it is it's a sign, right? It's time for you to close this chapter with this and move forward to a better place. And if that means moving to Texas with your dad, get out of here. If I was younger and I wasn't stuck here, I would get the hell out of New Mexico as fast as I can. If you have that opportunity, do it. Okay?
None of them were answering me.
In the end, the woman was charged with DUI, refusal to test, driver's license not in possession, and expired registration. In this other case, things took a strange turn when a cop's inebriated daughter had to call daddy after fleeing a crash she caused.
My dad is
Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
Listen, are you just scared you're gonna get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
Sit in the middle car.
On the 28th of December 2022, police officers were called to the scene of a hit-and-run accident after the driver attempted to flee the scene. As officers approached the area, they noticed that the traffic pole had been struck badly.
Probably a white car, there's a white bumper right there. Got hit and then fell afterwards because he said he just left work. It was still up when he was pulling out, and then as he was pulling out... Is this the caller? No. He was just hanging out till we got him. Oh. See nothing, you see a car. Thank you for your service.
681, you're advising that vehicle is not involved.
Yeah.
You want to just go check 9 South real quick? Yeah, there's a white bumper here. Alright, be advised we have a white bumper.
The officers realized that they were dealing with an intoxicated driver. Everything she said did not make any sense.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
665, we're just going to play this out now.
My dad is
Who was that?
Sean Lee.
Okay. Alright.
I'm sorry. I think I left my wallet at Applebee's.
Sorry, just keep your hands out of your pockets, please.
Okay. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. So you're coming from Applebee's right now?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. Which way did you take to go from Applebee's to here?
I went around at the light at Route 9, and I came back from here, and then around back, and then here, because
So you
was empty on gas.
So you went over by, like, Lowe's?
No, the light.
You came up Applebee's.
I came out of Applebee's, the
Okay.
light.
Which way?
Yeah, the light, the Lowe's, I guess, right there, right?
You cut through Applebee's, right? You went through the plaza, you came out by Lowe's, by Chick-fil-A, you made the right, and you had the traffic light right there. Okay. Did you hit that pole that's over there?
No.
You didn't hit the utility pole?
Get anything in.
Because your bumper's in the middle of the road.
No, I hit the, so do you see this side?
Yeah.
I hit this
Okay.
at my,
How long ago?
like about a month ago, my ex's,
Okay.
because he broke up with me and I broke up with him. And
All right, go hang out back over there. Keep your hands in your pockets, please. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No? So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here with no bumper. Okay. All right.
By this point, the driver was still denying her actions, even though she was caught red-handed.
So, Teresa.
Yes.
Let me ask you again.
Yeah.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
I did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in and this part was hanging off already.
Okay. Do you smoke recreationally?
No? I do not smoke.
Do you prescribe that you put that you had when
I'm a soccer athlete.
I understand. What's the prescription medicine that you had that
Can I call my dad, who's a sheriff's officer?
Let the one officer come here who's out with your other part of your bumper. He's going to talk to you, and then we'll go from there, okay? Well, you go to college?
Yes, I go to I'm a soccer captain there.
Okay.
I do not smoke universally.
Do you do any recreational drugs? Prescribed anything else? That's it? Just hang out with this officer for a second, okay?
Instead of letting her lie further, they brought her a piece of the car that was wrecked during the accident. She now had no way out.
I just found a piece next to the telephone pole you just took out.
I hit you told my dad he's a sheriff's officer.
That's great. You smashed the traffic light and you left the scene of an accident. And now you're on it now. Well, the scene's over there, you're over here. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania, but now you hit something? Let's be honest. What could be honest? How old are you?
I'm 21.
21?
I had to drink at Applebee's and I'm like scared out of my mind right
But
now.
Teresa, I explained to you this before. Lying isn't going to get you anywhere. We just need to know the truth.
You just lied. You just lied. We just caught you in a lie.
And you told
I just found this piece over by the traffic light by Lowe's. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
You told me you hit a deer. You told me a whole bunch of stories.
Here at Pennsylvania, you can ask my dad. Please ask my dad.
You just hit a traffic light. And that's where this piece was.
And that's really where that piece was, yes. I probably hit that.
You did hit that.
I hit it close to the deer.
You see this?
I hit a deer before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over. Lying doesn't help anything. Where were you coming from?
Lying. I came from Applebee's. I had one drink. I promise.
Okay, after Applebee's, where'd you go?
I came from there. The traffic light that's right there, and then I came around and there because my house. I would have to go from my traffic light to there.
Okay, that doesn't really make too much sense either, considering that the traffic light that you took out was on the corner.
Which corner?
Of the back entrance of Lowe's.
Yes, the back entrance of Lowe's. Lowe's have to go around there, so I have to go around there. So the Y road is right there.
I'm just going to draw this out for you. So here's the corner for the back entrance for Lowe's. Your vehicle came and impacted it on the passenger side, hitting the traffic light. So that means that you were coming from down a different part of Lanesville Road.
See that Y road, or Applebee's right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would go that way, which Lowe's is right there. Then I would go to the traffic light to the LA Fitness, which is right there, which is my gym. Then I would go that way, which goes down to the Quick Check, which is that way. Then I would make the right that was that way, and just take a wide road. My dad.
Again, that doesn't make too much sense considering where the damage was and where the pole that you took out was. So, here, ready? Lanesville Road.
Yes.
Lowe's is on the right. You hit the traffic light on the right-hand side of Lowe's with the passenger side of your vehicle, which is where this piece was, which matches identically, which didn't fall off in Pennsylvania, which fell off on Lanesville Road.
I know it didn't fall in Pennsylvania. I know that. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
vehicle. You also hit a telephone pole today,
Okay.
or a traffic light today.
And I must have hit something today. I'm sorry.
So you don't know that you hit a traffic light.
I did not hit a traffic light today.
So you mean to tell me that it's just coincidence that this was
I
on?
did not hit a traffic light today.
So again, you mean to tell me that this is just a coincidence that this piece was found right next to a traffic light?
I'm not saying that.
The driver could not recall the events of that night. However, the police already pieced the scene together.
And this damaged this here. And then I must have hit something today. And then this fell off. I'm not saying that I'm lying. I'm saying like
I'm explaining to you that you hit a traffic light at the corner of Lanesville Road in the back entrance to Lowe's.
Okay.
And then you left the scene.
I did not.
Did you call 911? Did you report it?
No, I didn't.
Did you drive over here? So you left the scene.
I did.
You didn't report it.
I was getting gas because I was at zero.
What is that traffic light that is right in the middle by Lowe's and LA Fitness right there? That one?
So it's the one on the corner.
On the corner?
So if you're coming this way,
Yeah.
Lanesville Road,
Yeah.
it's on the corner.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to go to the back entrance
Yeah.
for Lowe's,
Yeah.
it's the one right before that entrance on the Lowe's side.
On the low side? Yeah, this rim's all messed up too on this side. So
That's already messed up.
That's what it was?
The other accident.
I know.
That was right next to.
Yeah, I know.
I was at Dunkin' and the guy backed into me in this accident.
Listen, are you just scared you're gonna get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's.
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And then
before
did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So you drove away because you're scared?
Yes.
So you might get some tickets and maybe you might get arrested? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting to tell the truth, right?
I remember hitting something, but I remember like before this, I already hit something, and he was.
So you're saying there was some damage, but obviously your bumper is over there, like this officer was saying.
This was already damaged.
Okay.
This was already
Okay.
damaged. This fell off because of already damage.
Okay, but it fell off on Lanes Mill where the pole is in the middle of the road.
Just call my dad. He would tell you.
Well,
The sheriff's
here's the thing. Your dad, the sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today. Your dad, the sheriff's
tell
officer.
you it's already damaged. And they already reported to the
Well, listen,
insurance.
here's-
He already reported everything.
Pump the brakes. You're 21. You're an adult. We're trying to figure out what happened with you and driving and leaving the scene of the crash.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb. You hit the traffic signal. The traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting. That's why, and I already had damage.
I'm just trying to figure out how, because if you went the back entrance to come out of the Lanesville Marketplace, that still doesn't make sense.
The damage should be on the driver's side.
Because this is where you hit the traffic light.
If I came out of,
Again, I'm telling you that your story doesn't make sense.
that is that way.
This led to the cops becoming suspicious of her actions. She had no idea things were about to take a different turn once her father arrived.
So, what she's saying, like, and where the damage was and everything, this doesn't really make too much sense. So, I tried to get some more information out of her, but figures out another soul out here tonight.
What's that?
I know somebody. Inzarella?
No, not tonight.
It's not here tonight. So this is at Lanesville? Yeah, so you know where back entrance for Lowe's is? Yes. Where like LA Fitness is in that intersection? Yes. So look at the telephone pole by the Lowe's side. So it came down. And then that piece of buffer there was there. But described the other damage, the other black piece. Obviously.
Yeah, no, it was more than that. I mean, that's more than it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the other one, was it just like the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no. So what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
This piece was missing. The piece scratches here. That's all from a gear that she tried to do with that. Okay. So that's would be okay. I don't know what time you initiated the stop. You home 10:39. So what time did you stop her at? Because she probably got nervous, and I'm not saying we know that's not an excuse. I get it. But what time do you think that initial call came? Because she probably hit it and was like, Dad, what the f do I do?
Probably, I would say, somewhere between 10:45 and 11.
That's about right. Hey, Sergeant. How are you? 10:50. Right, so that would probably be about the time she hit it. At what time? She texted me originally at 10. I was trying to get some sleep. I just got off work. She said you home at 10:39.
Yeah, that's about when the pole came out. Yeah, about that. Say somewhere we got it at.
Right, so she hit the thing, got nervous, and... Okay.
Did she tell you she was going to Applebee's or Ruger's?
Yes. Yes. I'm not sure which one she went to.
Yeah.
But I know that she was going out to either Applebee's or I think she said she got something at a Ruger's or something. Okay. I'm not sure. Like guacamole or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we just weren't sure just because, like, when we were talking to her, she wasn't telling us the truth at all, first of all.
She was what?
Wasn't telling us the truth at all. Saying
okay.
She didn't know anything, that dam was old. We're trying to piece everything together.
It was at this point that the police gave her a sobriety test to prove their suspicions right.
Right, while you do the test, make sure you touch good thumb, each step. Look down at your feet so you can see where you're walking. Keep your arms down at your sides. Look down each step out loud. Right? You understand the instructions? Okay. You begin. That's what wants to do. You get like this, arms on the inside. Right? Stay in that position while I give the instructions. Don't start to testify. Okay? When I tell you to begin, you pick the leg of your choice. You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. Right? You can stare your tail down out loud. Right? So I'll get this. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, and so on and so forth. So I'll tell you to stop. While you're doing a test, both legs straight, arms down to your sides. Stare your nose kind of out loud. Now you gotta keep your arms out your side, okay? You understand the test? Alright, keep it in. Continue. Until you stop. Production.
The woman seemed to think she was too good to be arrested after breaking the law, but she was very wrong.
Base, 1 female, 41. 17 for tonsil.
Dad.
Hold on, we'll let you talk.
Do you have anything to tell your pocket? No. If you need anything from inside the car, cell phone?
No, my cell phone is in there. My car keys, I did the test right.
So the word indicator said not okay to safely operate the
Can I ask you what?
It took 2 minutes to get started. You missed steps, you have to tell. Going to the one leg stand, raise your arms up and down. There's a lot of indicators there that you're up there. So we're going to walk to the middle part here.
I'm sorry for routine. Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here.
I see you.
Okay. Sure. So we have your cell phone. Do you need anything else from inside the car? Anything else in there?
You stop with this in the car. You're arrested for DUI. Go.
Have a seat. Teresa, I do want you to understand these are traffic tickets, okay? Nothing criminal here. They're motor vehicle offenses, okay? Alright, so stop for 1 second, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
Just shut up. I understand. I've seen.
You have the right to
Law
talk
and
to a
Order.
lawyer. And
I've seen Law and Order.
Alright, so we're going to go to our station now. We're going to do our process. I'll
That's
try
fine.
to review your rights again.
That's fine.
And we'll take it from there, okay?
That's fine.
Alright.
It was then that she realized she couldn't escape the consequences of her actions.
Number 1, you've been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 39:4-50. Number 2, the law requires that you submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. Number 3, a record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, to be made. If found, you request a copy of that record to be made available to you. 4, after you provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing.
In the end, the woman was charged with operating under the influence, reckless driving, failure to report an accident, and leaving the scene of an accident. In the next case, things become tense when a shameless teacher and her parents kept making excuses to avoid her arrest.
My father's a police officer from NYPD.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters. I understand that you have to arrest me, but like, does this have to be like this?
I'm a retired PD. That's my daughter in there.
On the 30th of August 2023, police officers stopped a driver after failing to maintain her lane of traffic. Upon arrival, they found out that the woman had no driver's license. She also did not fail to mention that her father was a cop.
Hi, how are you? I'm Patrolman Cameron at the Rumson Police. One of my body cameras activated, okay?
Okay.
You have a driver's license, registration, insurance card with you?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Do you have a license?
Yes.
Okay. From where?
Staten Island, New York.
Okay. Do you have your registration and insurance card for the vehicle? Where are you coming from this evening?
I came home Donovan's Reef.
Okay. You work there or you just...
No.
Okay.
I was going to my aunt's house.
Back up to Staten Island or?
No, actually, I was gonna go in right in like Rumson Road.
Okay.
I've been having a couple drinks.
Okay.
I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's why I'm stopping. So you were just swerving a little bit back there. Okay, yeah.
My father's a police officer from NYPD.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters. I'm literally going to. It's like 10 minutes away from here.
How much did you have to drink tonight?
I mean, I've been kind of drinking since like 12 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm being honest.
Okay.
I'm kind of like nervous right now.
Okay, it's all right. It's all good. Can you just hand me your, is the car in your name or someone else's?
No, this is my name.
Okay.
Truthfully, I actually didn't have my wallet with me when I left.
Okay. Just hang tight 1 second, okay?
By this point, the woman was asked to step out of her car for a sobriety test. It was obvious that it wouldn't end well.
Hey, ma'am, can you step out of the car and just
Yes,
talk
I can.
here, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Just watch for traffic, okay? You can leave him in. It's up to you. Who are you calling?
My cousin, that was going to the house.
Okay. Well, she comes here, she's going to have to hang out somewhere else. She can't interrupt the traffic
Oh,
stop,
that's okay. That's okay. She's okay with that.
Okay.
I apologize.
She ask you a couple questions, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you familiar with the English alphabet?
Yes.
Read and speak it fluently?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Can you do me a favor, just without singing? Obviously not singing. Can you start with the letter A, end with Z? Just say the whole alphabet.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay. Okay, very good. So, this next test, called the one-leg stand. You don't have any leg injuries or anything like that, do you?
No.
No, nothing to
I
your
have
lower
a
back
baby
or anything?
so don't think that I'm like making up to you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So just what I want you to do, if you can just stay just like that, you can just look at me first, then you can do it, okay? So I want you to keep your arms to your sides. Okay, keep one leg planted. You can raise the other one with your foot facing like parallel like this.
Okay.
And you're gonna raise your I'll show it to you and then you can do it, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
So you're gonna raise your one leg with the bottom of your foot parallel to the ground, about 6 inches above the ground.
Okay.
Look down at your foot and count out loud in a 1-1,000 fashion. That means 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, you can
How
begin
long
now.
do I have to go?
Just until I tell you to stop, okay?
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000, 12 1,000.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Little did she know that these officers weren't about to cut her slack just because of her father's position.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would you like me to turn?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. You can have a seat back in your car, okay?
My cousin's gonna come.
Okay.
Fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
You just have a seat back in your car, okay? I'll be up there in a second, all right?
Do you think I should call my dad?
I can't.
That's up to you.
I can't tell you to do
Or do you
that.
think that my cousin's gonna be here in 6 minutes? Is that like enough?
Well, just hang on for a little bit. All right, we'll worry about the outcome of this in a few minutes. Okay, so I have another officer coming. She's gonna be able to check your eyes. Okay. I just don't have that certification. She does. All right.
I understand that.
Okay.
Thank you. I just don't know. If it were your sibling or your cousin, what would you tell him to do? My call is an NYPD officer.
Okay. I can't tell you
Yeah,
that.
that's up to you.
It's whatever you want, you know.
We can't make that decision for you.
I didn't ask him, but I'm just saying.
I can't. I can't tell you what to do with that. I'm sorry.
As more tests were conducted to confirm her condition, she was still on the phone with her father.
Fran, can you step out of the car for me?
Sure, Dad. Do you mind if I talk to my dad?
I gotta do some more testing with you, so you're gonna leave the phone in the car so we can finish the testing, okay?
Dad? Okay, they're asking me to leave my phone in the car. Is that okay? He is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna conduct some more tests on her, so she can put the phone in her pocket, but I need her to pay attention while I do testing with her, okay, sir? Okay. All right, come to the back. Okay. Okay. No, I don't need you to come over here. I'm gonna conduct a test on your daughter. Can you put your phone in your purse?
Yes. All right, Dad, can you stay on the phone with me?
Okay. Can you put your hands down on your side? Do you have any medical issues or anything like that? Anything I should know about? Do you wear contacts?
Anxiety.
Just anxiety? You're not on any medications, anything like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything wrong with your lower extremities that you're going to be able to stand here while I do? Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to have you look at the top of this, and you're just going to put your hands on your side.
Okay.
You're just going to follow something back and forth, and I'm going to have you follow. I'm going to have a flashlight over here. You're going to look at the pen only, okay? Oh, so over here. Do you see the tip of my pen? What color is the tip of my pen?
Black.
Yeah, black, silver,
Sure,
pencil lighting.
yeah.
Okay, you see it? I just want you to focus right on that. Keep your head straight, looking at me all times. Just move your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
No problem.
Things took a surprising turn once she got arrested. Her mood completely changed.
She's gonna be here.
All right. So, sir, we're gonna hang up the phone, okay? You just hang up the phone. Can you hang up the phone?
I can?
Just hang up the phone.
That's my dad, though. Can you talk to him?
I'm not gonna talk to him. Can you hang up the phone?
Yes, Dad.
All right,
they
thank
want
you.
me to hang up the phone.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you. All right. Can you just turn around for me?
Sure.
All right. Just put your hands behind your back, man.
So listen, at this point, okay, all the field sobriety tests are running through, showing you driving under the influence. You requested an arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay? Just watch your shirt there. Do you have anything in the car you need to get out of there?
No, just my anxiety pills. Like,
Okay.
if you want to get them.
Yep, I'll get those for you.
I'm probably gonna need
It's all right. You're just gonna come right back here with me, okay?
Yeah.
Steph, can you unlock my car? Okay, you can just have a seat in there and I'll bulk you up, all right?
I understand that you have to arrest me, but like, does this have to be like this?
Oh yeah, you do have to be cuffed behind your back. I'm just gonna take this off of you, okay? Your
My
pocketbook.
purse?
Yeah,
Sure.
you're gonna get it back. Don't
All
worry.
right. I don't care about. But this is on my. It's not gonna come off.
Okay,
if you
hang on.
arrest
Let me fix that for you.
Oh my gosh, I'm panicking.
Listen, it's in New Jersey. You're not going to jail. Okay, it's just a traffic ticket.
All right.
Yeah, can you just leave?
That's fine, but like to be honest, I really feel like super anxious right now.
You have any difficulty breathing, anything like that?
I have in my car that I'm prescribed that like this is like
just give me your hand back.
super.
Just give me your hand back. Just give me your hand back.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, that's my cousin.
Okay. Well, so we'll explain to her what's going on.
All right.
Is she going to be a good ride for you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been home. I was going to her house.
Okay. Well, because someone's going to have to pick you up as soon as we're done
That's
processing.
fine, that's fine.
Do you have your
phone with you and everything?
Somebody
I
asked
got
me
it.
to hang up the phone up with my dad. He's an NYPD officer, and I don't know if that matters, but he's actually, like, he's very concerned. So can it...
Right, the phone's in there? Yep.
Not to be rude, but, like,
Okay.
do I have to be handcuffed?
You do. Yes.
These are feet. If you need anything else from
You need anything else from the vehicle?
Just for, no.
Okay. All right, I'm going to bulk you up, okay? Can you just sit back for me?
Lean back there?
Just lean back.
The woman then directed her attention to the officer with her, attempting to manipulate the situation.
I'm sorry, is there one officer or two officers taking me?
Just me. Yep.
Not trying to be rude, but is there another officer that's going to be there?
Yes. Yep, there's going to be a couple other ones there. I'm just the only one in this car.
My father always said, don't go with one person.
Okay.
Is there somebody you're going to follow them?
Yeah, they're all following me back. Okay. Car 7 transporting one female 41, starting 3762.2.
Sorry, I'm asking you again. Where are the other officers?
They're right behind me. They're in their own cars.
Do you mind to wait for them?
What do you mean? No one else gets in my car. They all have their own cars.
I feel like you should wait. All right.
What do you mean?
I think that there's only me and you, and I feel like there should be other officers behind us.
They're behind us. There's one behind us and there's one in front of me.
See anybody?
The headlights are back there. And like I told you previously, our whole interaction's recorded. So, yes.
You're mad at me because there's no officers behind us.
I'm looking at their headlights.
There's no headlights behind us.
They're there. We just went around a curve. They're there.
Do you mind to wait for them?
They're right behind me. They're just.
I don't see them.
Look, they're just a little slow. You see them?
Okay.
They're there.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm just gonna just sit back for me. I'm gonna do some paperwork and then.
Do you mind to have to keep these on, right?
Yeah, well, they're gonna come off in just a second, okay? So we're just going down the staircase to the left here. And you're gonna sit on a bench and we'll be able to get this couple, or at least one of your ones, okay?
She would soon realize that refusing to cooperate only landed her in more trouble.
Where are you coming from?
Donovan's Reef.
Donovan? Okay. Yeah. She's just one sec.
That sounds really tight.
Okay.
Okay.
You can take a seat and we'll get it fixed for you, okay?
No problem. Sorry again.
Unhook it completely and then because the angle.
Yeah, it's hurting me.
Yeah, he's gonna fix it for you. We're gonna do some testing.
That's fine.
He's gonna read a lot of nonsense to you. You're gonna listen to it. Okay. You're gonna let him fill out the paperwork, and we'll get you out of here.
Sure.
We'll get you out of here as soon as possible. Okay? Whoever that was, we told them they. Oh yeah, we told them they could come. We told them that she could come here, and we'll get you out of here. We'll do some paperwork, and you'll be on your way. Okay?
Thank you.
Yep.
It's just procedure.
I know. Do I feel like
That's the policies we have, and everything is recorded now and disrespectful.
I get it.
We kind of just have to.
You're right there. So you scraped your knee. You okay?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
That was like way earlier.
Okay.
I'm just upset about this whole situation.
I understand.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing? I'm a retired PD. That's
Oh,
my
you-
daughter in there.
I'm sorry to
And,
hear that, sir.
You know, I understand.
We kind of learned that on the way back here. So,
I'm just saying, Eddie, 'cause she's a teacher. She just had a baby. She was out. The girlfriend said to me, I don't want to give you a story. You've heard them all. I'm just telling you is that she's up to be a principal.
Well,
and if there's anything that could possibly be done, I understand.
When we get to court, we'll try to see what we can work out here.
Oh,
she's been really cooperative with us and everything else. She did refuse the breathalyzer.
She did. Okay.
So,
okay.
I don't know what can be done.
Right.
And as I said to her, New York, is it a criminal offense? Here, it's a traffic offense.
Okay.
They don't even suspend your license anymore. So
no.
no. They give you like a 3-month like interlock device, so they really lessen the penalties and everything here.
She just got, like I said, so girlfriends took her out down.
I got you.
You were so dead.
I know.
Again, sorry, I wish it could have worked out another way here, but like I said, she's been extremely cooperative with us. And, you know, when it gets
I didn't do anything here.
What, huh?
I didn't breathe. I did nothing.
We'll talk about that.
All right.
But just asking you. So, what is the tickets for? Do you know?
So it's for probably the reason he stopped her in the DWI.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm retired. You know, I understand. And,
Okay.
And it's all. You know,
all right.
But my only question is there DWI on there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's what it actually winds up becoming when it goes to court.
Yeah.
Probably a refusal.
Okay.
And what we've seen happen before is they'll probably dismiss the DWI and do the refusal.
Yeah.
And, you know,
listen, whatever it is.
Okay.
It's okay. Do you need anything else?
No, I just.
Listen, thanks. Sorry about this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry this happened tonight.
They're just traffic offenses. There's just no criminal
penalties.
Okay.
Okay.
They're just fines.
There's no misdemeanor or anything else?
No.
It's in New Jersey. It's the same as a speeding ticket.
Oh, that's it. Okay. So this
and like I said, they kind of did away with suspending licenses.
I know she told you she's going to be a principal.
What?
Maybe.
All right. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Do you know when she has to come?
September 13th.
September 13th.
And if that's not good, you can always just call and get it postponed. Your attorney could have a postponed. Yeah.
Do you know a lawyer?
I can't give you legal advice. You know, if you Google Monmouth County DWI attorneys, like cancer, everything's on the record. I apologize. It's just our policy now, you know.
I get it.
All right, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. You have a good night, okay?
In the end, the woman was charged with a DUI, refusal to submit to testing, and failure to maintain lanes. Next up is the entitled daughter who was overly arrogant after getting arrested for a DUI.
Don't touch me! You don't have to do it! You do it because you don't care! You see what you doing? Get out!
On the 4th of March 2023, officers were dispatched to the scene of a block party that had just been closed. Immediately after that, one of the officers noticed a blue car driving with the trunk completely opened. The incidents that transpired after that were both interesting and completely crazy.
Oh, sorry, when the Upshur County Police Department. Police pulled you over? First of all, are you probably not even aware you were so worried about why I'm pulling you over?
My trunk open?
Yes.
Yeah, I just seen it up on the dashboard. I didn't even know my trunk was open. It's a new car.
Go ahead. You have a driver's license with you?
Return the blue 2019 Dodge Charger. I'm sorry, I didn't even know.
10-4. I got 27 for you really quick.
10-4, you go ahead.
060-307-009. Jada, how much you had to drink tonight?
I really haven't been drinking.
But you have had something to drink?
Like at 12 o'clock earlier when I went to the restaurant, but I really haven't been drinking, so I don't know what's going on. 2377.
Go ahead. Alright, I'm asking because I can smell it. That's why.
It's probably because I've been around people that have been drinking, but I really haven't been drinking. I don't even drink.
Okay. Since the suspect, who was later identified as Jada, denied that she'd been drinking, the officer asked her to perform a field sobriety test to confirm that. However, things began to get tense the moment the officer made the request.
Do you mind taking some voluntary field sobriety tests to make sure you're okay to drive?
What do you mean?
If there are some tests that we can do on the side of the road to make sure you're okay to drive.
In front of everybody?
I mean, I don't even know these people. Do you know these people? Okay. Well,
because I've never done this before, so if I do the test and I pass the test,
you'll be free to go. Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Step back.
Just step back so I can go. And I gotta go to work in the morning.
All right. All right. So what I want you to do? Okay, stop talking. All right. So if I have to talk to you, you're interfering with my investigation. So be quiet.
Later on, when the officer asked if Jada had anything to drink, she lied to him. However, that turned out to be a big mistake.
So, Jada. I'm gonna give you one more try. How much you have to drink tonight?
I don't get what's going on here because I pulled over, I did everything that you asked me to do. I've been super nice, and I don't get like what you're asking me because I really have been honest with you. I don't drink. I'm just trying to go home. I gotta go to work in the morning, so I don't get what you're asking me right now.
I'm asking you how much you have to drink tonight.
You smell
It's very
it.
simple. Yes, I smell it on your breath.
Maybe because I've been earlier around 3:30. I don't know what to tell you.
That's hard to believe.
And I drank a Red Bull. I don't know if that's maybe.
That wouldn't do what that test just showed. The Red Bull will not do that.
What test?
The test that we just took on the side of the road?
Mm-hmm.
Those tests show impairment. That's why you're...
Of me drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
377. So can I get next in line, please?
I drunk a little bit. I have not drunk a lot. I just want to go home. That's it.
Okay, and what did you drink?
I drank a beer. That's it.
And where? And what time was it?
I drank a beer at the block party that was right up here. After the block party, we came down here. And that's it.
Okay. All right, give me a favor. Turn around. Bring back, okay?
Jada later admitted to having a few drinks, which led to her arrest. But if you thought the night was over after she was put in cuffs, then you are in for a great shock.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. All right, give me a favor. Turn around. Bring back, okay?
No.
Yep.
Why? Can I get the car? I don't even get why I'm going to jail. Right. Let me call hospital. Oh my gosh, girl, he is finna nut the don't even call him. We already been on FaceTime. Girl, oh my god. Girl, they locking her up. He's so I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Can I get the car?
Who is she to you?
That's my sister. Bro, that shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just did the whole thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. And he's gonna be so funny because it's always something with me.
But you gotta feel it, Dick. You got it right. You got it right. You tell me how much you gonna tell.
Oh, I'm sorry, step back.
I don't even get it. Like, this is too much. And I don't get.
Did you blow?
No, I did not blow.
Okay. And then they gotta blow you in
And I did the whole test, and I literally passed the test, so I don't get it.
Just relax.
I'm literally shivering right now. I don't even get it. Like, I really do not get this. And this is so embarrassing.
After getting Jada to sit in the squad car, she suddenly begun to act difficult and cause a scene. Unfortunately for her, her situation was only going to go from bad to worse.
I'm not even drunk. You haven't even asked me to blow. If you really thought I was drunk, you would have asked me to blow. So can I get my phone so I can call my people? Because I don't get this.
All right.
And I've been trying to be real nice with you. Can you get my phone? I'm 22 years old and I don't get this for real.
How about you back up?
Anybody else would have nutted up on you.
Back
Anybody else would have went crazy on you. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now.
Yeah, but you can't be sitting behind me, so back up.
I'm not behind you. I'm not behind you.
Back up.
I'm in front of you. I'm recording you.
Everybody else been out here drinking way more than me. I don't get this.
So I'm gonna read this to you, and I just need yes or no.
I want my phone. Can you get my phone out of the car, please?
Yes or no? Do not go in that car until I tell you to do so. Yeah.
Why she can't go in my car?
That car belongs to me right now until I'm done.
It don't belong to you. That ain't your. That car ain't your name. Or you need to call your supervisor out here. Really.
All right. I'll read this to you, and I yes or no at the end. Okay.
I hope you know that.
The state of Georgia has to issue your police job from Highway State applying your submission to a state ministry chemical test of your blood, breath, and your other body substance for the purpose of determining if you are influence of alcohol or.
She on a blood.
If you refuse this,
you're not reading her around, right?
Hey, look.
I'll be in the area.
Step in real quick. Put your leg in. Please put your leg in. Because I don't want to have to pull you in, so put your leg in.
You're going to need backup.
Put your leg in. Put your leg in. I don't want to have to drag you in. So put your leg in.
Hold on 1 second.
Put your leg in.
Why are you doing this?
I promise you. And that's on everything. It ain't nowhere.
All right. I've told you several times. Back up.
Okay, can you please get your hand on me?
Back up.
Can you please get your hand on me, Officer Hunt?
Back up.
Can you please get your hand on me?
Back up.
Why the fuck you put your hand on me? Why did you put your hand on me? And you pushing me?
Back up.
You pushing me? And you pushing me? You pushing me, Officer Hunt? You pushing me?
You can go in handcuffs if you want to.
Man, I don't.
This is about to happen.
I don't give.
Back up. I'm not gonna say it again.
You push.
Back up there.
There go your lieutenant.
Back up there.
There go your lieutenant. You don't put your hand on me. Hold on. But I got everything recorded. I'm gonna show you how Clark County.
All right. The state of Georgia Action just needs to put a drop on how is the state upon your submission to a state emergency chemical test of your blood, breath, urine, or body substance for the purpose of determining if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, I need you to be quiet and listen. I need you to be quiet.
Jada continued to be difficult and unreasonable with the officer, but she had no idea what would happen next.
I need you to be quiet and listen.
Why did you do this first? If you really felt like I was drunk, why didn't you just let me go first? Can you get my phone? Like, he tripping out, like, for real, and I really know what I'm talking about. Get my phone. My car is not under his possession. Get my phone.
Alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more. Or Georgia driver's license, your full job and how is the state upon your submission.
Right now.
Georgia's driver's license, the privilege job on the highway state may be suspended for a minute period of 1 year.
I want you to
After
blow
first
me.
submitting to
I
a
want you to blow me, dog.
If you stop talking and listen. Listen. Stop talking and listen.
I want you to blow me, dog, because you tripping out. And I'm not even drunk. I want you to blow me. Get this. I want you to blow me.
Stop talking
You're
and
not
listen.
even, you tripping out. If you thought I was drunk, you would have did that shit at the beginning. I did 3 tests, my dog.
Stop talking and
Where's
listen.
my phone?
Stop talking and
Where's
listen.
my phone? My car is not under your possession, Officer Hunt. I'm not doing nothing to you. Where's your supervisor?
Stop talking
Where's
and
your
listen.
supervisor?
Stop
Where's
talking
your
and listen.
supervisor, sir?
Stop talking and listen. You want
Because you don't even know who I am.
You want a breathalyzer?
You want a
breathalyzer? Do you want a breathalyzer?
You don't
Do you want a breathalyzer?
I want you to get my phone.
Do you want a breathalyzer?
I want my phone.
Okay. All right.
I
So
want
the
my
state,
phone.
Georgia, asking you to drop on how is the state's wants to submission to statements chemical tests of your blood, breath, urine, other body substances.
What you want to do?
The state risky chemical test.
Strangely, when the officer decided to tow Jada's car, she mentioned that her father was a police officer, and that was when all hell broke loose.
Why are you towing my car? Oh my God.
I do this to everybody who I take to jail.
No, dude,
Yes.
you do not have to do this. Like, my dad is a police officer. That's why I said you up. My dad is a Clark County police officer.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that you do not
I'm
have
right
to
here
tow
on
my
North
car.
Avenue at
I understand you doing what you gotta do, but you don't have to tow my car.
I'm in front of the,
You being
the Petrol
dirty right
Express.
now, and anybody else would have really gave you hell. I did everything you asked me to do. And you being
376,
dirty as
95.
hell for no reason. What the hell?
Dispatch has been locked.
Can you just go ahead and tow the car and go so I can get out? Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, at the end of the day, this is dirty. You're dirty. Like, you're a dirty ass officer. You're dirty. You do not have to tow my car. I did everything that you asked me to do. Call my
Have a seat.
dad. Keep calling him, because he'll answer. Keep calling over and over and over again.
Put your feet in. I don't want to drag you in.
You just want to touch
I do not
me
want to
so
drag
bad.
you in.
What is up with you?
If you follow instructions,
What
I wouldn't be
is up
touching
with
you.
you?
Put your feet in the
If
car.
I follow the instructions,
Put
you
your
still with me, so it doesn't matter.
Put your
at this
feet
point.
in the car.
Tell him.
Please not
tell
make me drag you
him
in.
that his daughter is getting
Please
locked
not
up in
make me
Clark
drag
County.
you in the car.
Officer Johnson.
Please do not make me
Officer
drag you in the
Johnson.
car.
Officer Johnson.
Please do not
Keep
make me drag
calling
you in
him
the
over
car.
and
Put
over
your
and
feet in the
over
car.
again. Over and over. Officer Hunt.
Put your feet in the car. Put your feet in the car. That's how I'm going to ask you.
I need air.
Okay, the window's down.
No, it's not.
Put your feet in the car. I don't want to drag you in.
Don't touch me. You trying to touch my legs. Get the off of me.
Stop before you get another charge. Stop.
Get off of me then. Whole ass nigga.
If you follow instructions, I wouldn't be touching.
Nigga.
Okay.
Yo, dick hard. Anybody else out here more drunk than me? You a take me to jail so my daddy can come get me. You a you're a this shit making you dick hard. This shit make your day. This shit making your day. You a
3777.
you a I can't wait to take this to trial. Take me to jail. Whole ass.
I'm around 600. One female. Starting mileage 86413.
Whole ass.
10 for midnight 26.
hoe, nigga. You a straight hoe, nigga. You a hoe.
How long ago did we call him?
You a hoe. My mama, you a hoe.
Sometime midnight 12.
I should have sped off on your ass when you pulled over.
So how we just call midnight 12?
As they drove back to jail in the squad car, Jada continued to curse on the cop, and she even began to threaten him.
My daddy's a police officer. He would have let me go because I'm not drunk. And you know I'm not drunk. You seen I'm not drunk. Nigga, you a with your ugly ass. Broke ass nigga. Your fucking out black. You a with your little dick nigga. Oh. That's why you want to take me to jail, nigga. You a You're a hoe. And this all you can do. This shit make your hard. This shit make you feel good. You a hoe. You're a hoe. Hoe. I would never fuck with you. I try to be nice to your ugly.
What's that?
I'll beat you. You see me on the street without your badge on, I'll beat your trunk, nigga.
Okay.
You saying? You a hoe. You a Everybody out there with more drunker than me and you take me to jail, you a You seen I wasn't drunk. You're
You should stop talking because you just to another car.
You should stop talking, nigga.
You just talk yourself into a
You're a ugly little dick. You making your hard to take me to jail. You're a You knew I wasn't drunk. I did everything for you. I hate being nice to niggas. I hate being nice to niggas. I should have turned up on your ass when you pulled me over. I can't wait to get out this. I got way more money than you niggas. Up and I'm finna take this out because I'm not drunk. You say it. I promise you, officer. Bro, little dick, ugly nigga. Nigga, you would've got more clout than letting me go. Nigga. My name's Jada. You better ask about me. Period. Just as much as it take, you could have locked somebody up and was really out here drunk driving. And I promise you, after doing this to me, a lot of bad shit. You got a real job to do, nigga. You gotta be out here in the field. I promise you, you gotta be out here in the field. Trust me, a lot of bad gonna come down to you.
You would think Jada had stacked up enough charges and done enough stupid things for one night. Apparently, she was just getting started.
Oh, the keys in your purse?
Dumb. Slow. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Why are you going through my purse? Why are you going through my purse? That is illegal. You don't have no right to go through my purse. You weird. You so weird.
This the key to your car?
Damn. You so motherfucking weird.
This the key to your car?
I want you to take me to the jail. You don't have no right to stop right here in the middle of the road. This is weird. This is weird. You don't have a right to stop right here in the middle of the road. Take me to point B. Take me to the jail. You should have checked that before you left.
Well,
take me to the jail.
I was gonna let your sister take it, but
it's too late now. Yeah. You should have checked that before you left.
Hey, Favo, you can just tow it.
Now what you have to do? Turn back around and give her the key?
Nope, I'm not even doing that.
Exactly. You're a hoe.
Don't have the keys or what?
You didn't want her to take it in the first place.
I have the key.
She more drunker than me. And you taking me to jail. I don't even drink. I don't even go out. You're a
10 on your last.
Talking about towing. Lame as
Get your last one.
lame as
I couldn't hear you because she can't stop talking.
On some fishy. You gonna stop in the middle of the road on some fishy.
I have the key.
Nah, man. Get me the out of here. You already lame as for locking me up.
Yeah, we can just go ahead.
Get me the out of here. Now. Now, right now. And ask about my daddy. His name is Officer Johnson. And your ass don't up. Period. Because you didn't have to do that to me.
Jada continued to rain abusive words on the officer and issue subtle threats, but he wasn't deterred by her loud mouth.
Because why you took my purse out the car in the first place? You doing too much. You don't know what you're doing. You did not have to take my purse out the car. You do not know what you're doing, and you seem very young in this because you did not have to do this. It was people out there really drunk driving, and you lost somebody who was not drunk up. You're very immature.
I've got that right information.
And if for somebody to really comply about what you're saying and you still light them up, then you got a lot of shit coming to you. If you really feel like you've been doing for a long time and you doing whole shit like this,
Right.
you a hoe. You're a hoe.
That he can bring you the key.
All my shit gonna come back to me. It don't matter what you do. It's just a waste of time. It's not inconvenient. It's a waste of time and money. You're a hoe. And as much as I gotta grind myself out of jail, go get my car, it's gonna be way more worse than shit coming to you. Cause I'm not even drunk. And you gotta be out here in the field for real. I don't gotta be out here. I go to work in the morning. I don't gotta be out here. You gotta be out here. And you gotta reap the shit that you stole. So be careful out here, for real.
Upon arriving at the jail, the officer tried to open the back door, and Jada, once more, thought it was a good idea to do something stupid.
I want to get out the car. Why are you still going through my purse? Like, I want to get out the car. Like, I want to get out the car. I do not feel comfortable sitting in here with you.
I think this is the key. Yeah. I don't know. Could be. That's not a normal Dodge Charger key. Yeah. I'm good.
I want to get out. What is wrong with you? Because I'm really gonna start kicking the door. Please get me out the car. Why do I have to sit in here with you? Why do I have to sit in here with you? You weird. You a hoe, nigga, and you weird as. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to sit in the car with you. I do not want to sit in the car with your. Get me out of here. You ugly as. I want to get the out. I want to go to jail.
You break that window, it's gonna be extra charge.
What you want to do? You've been wanting to lock me up all night since you stopped me. So let me the out. What is wrong with you?
When I'm done with my paperwork, we will
You
get
don't
out.
have to do this with me in the car.
Yes, I do.
You a bruh. You a You a hoe. You a hoe. You a hoe. You a hoe. Let me out the car. Let me out the car. You don't have the windows down. I already told you that I need air. You just want to sit me in here so I can be miserable and freak the out on your. Let me out the car like you literally provoking me. Get me the out. What is wrong with you? Why you couldn't do all when you was at the scene? You're in the picture. You're on the professional. Get me the out the car. What is wrong with you? Oh my God, I cannot wait to call my daddy. Like this is mind blowing. I cannot wait to call my daddy. Oh gosh, like y'all people are worrisome, dog. Like y'all people are worrisome. Anybody else out there would have gave you hell, dog. Anybody else out there would have gave you hell. I did everything you asked me to do, and you don't even want to give me the little bit of respect by letting me out the car. Like you weird as and I cannot wait to call my daddy, dog. I cannot wait to call my daddy. I cannot wait to call my daddy. Because I'm really not here right now. Like this shit is out of control. Like y'all is like you a bro. You a hoe, bro. You a hoe. Like the officer that just came, he would never did shit. You a hoe, dog, and you got something to prove. Let me the out the car.
Jada continued to curse the officer out and threaten him subtly.
You a hoe. Like you a hoe. You a hoe. You a hoe. You a hoe. And like I said, you got a lot of bad shit coming to you. Cause you gotta do this shit on a day-to-day basis. You did not have to do this to me. Karma is a and I ain't even gonna say nothing, but I know shit bad coming to you because I'm not even drunk. Like you're a hoe. Like you a hoe. You a hoe. Karma is a remember that. If you don't remember nothing from this night, remember karma is a and you really gotta be out here doing
for real. You really gotta be out here. So remember that. Karma is a bitch. And when you bump into some real, I really, 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 really hope that you make the right decisions. I can do it. Don't fucking do nothing for me. Don't touch me either.
All right, look.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You don't have to do this. You do it because you a man. You see what you doing? Be a hoe. Be a hoe. Get your
In the end, she was charged with a DWI. Continuing on to the daughter who turned a simple traffic stop into a felony arrest.
Ready?
No, sir, please. I need a supervisor on the scene. Officer, I need a supervisor.
On the 3rd of November 2023, police came to arrest a woman who turned a minor traffic stop into a felony arrest. The cops arrived at the scene with no idea that they were about to face one of the most entitled daughters ever.
Hello. So the reason why I stopped, you made that right turn from Pearl to Bagley. You met her at the red light, and I'm not sure if you realized, well, you almost struck me.
I apologize. No, I did not.
Okay. You got driver's license on you?
I actually don't have anything on. I was going up to work. I didn't bring anything with me today.
No big deal. Just take down your info. Yeah, you're supposed to treat it. Well, that right there, you can't even make a right turn at this time, at the red light.
I started working at this office, so I'm not really used to this area right now. I'm so sorry.
Apart from getting her driver's info and details, they noticed something off in her car when they approached her.
Is there anything illegal inside this vehicle? Who smokes weed in here?
It's just my car. It's just my car.
The driver quickly got defensive, and instead of a calm, short stop, she made everything look suspicious. This was a huge mistake.
I really didn't know that the intersection was like that. I please
All right. Here, come on. Step out. Huh?
Please come here.
I have not written you anything.
I know,
I'm just trying to be...
I also know my rights, and I don't think I have to.
You do. So don't make it hard.
I really, please. I just want to go home.
I'm asking you to step out nicely.
Just go home.
I'm asking you to step out nicely.
Can you get your name and badge number?
It's Officer Master, 732.
At one point, it looked like she would cooperate with them, but little did they know that her daddy was also part of law enforcement.
Hey there, miss.
I'm
Hey there. Okay.
I've got my keyboard on and I've got cars.
Eventually, the police got tired of her behavior. What happened next was definitely not in her favor.
If you continue this, you're going to be arrested for obstruction. Okay?
And that would be an unlawful arrest, and you can deal with that in court.
Good luck with that in court.
Okay.
Okay, so you've been given a lawful command. I did it 7 times in a row. Okay? Or 8. That was 8.
I also have my rights, and I'm allowed to wait.
Okay. Yeah, great, fantastic. Yeah, so listen, I'm going to tell you, if you do not comply, if you do not get out within the next 30 seconds, I'm breaking this window and you're being drug out. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you do not comply, I've given a lawful order for you to exit the vehicle 10 times. If you do not comply within 30 seconds, I will break the windshield and drag you out of the car. Do you understand that? I don't think I can make that any more clear to you. You must exit the vehicle. Okay? You can post this, you can think you're cool, posting it on the internet. You are wrong. You are wrong. Okay? So you must exit the vehicle. You can peacefully exit the vehicle.
She still kept refusing and just had to be smart with her next move.
Females refusing to exit the vehicle. If you could please show up here. Okay, I'm going to break the window if you do not exit the vehicle.
Officer, I need a supervisor here before you take those kind of extreme measures.
Ready?
No, sir, please. I need a supervisor on the scene. Officer, I need a supervisor on the scene. I need a supervisor on the scene.
Yeah, we got one.
I need a supervisor on the scene.
Hands behind your back right now. Hands behind your back right now. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Let me get this out your hands.
I'm not letting go of that.
Okay, I'm going to put her on top of the car.
Safety and your safety.
You are being recorded by 3 of our cameras. And now you're under arrest for obstruction. How's that, huh? That's what you wanted, right?
The driver thought she could talk her way out of it with the supervisor, and oh boy, was she wrong.
It's actually my father right there.
Okay.
was unaware that I couldn't turn red there. I just started recently working with him in his office.
Okay.
He's a private investigator, been in criminal justice for over 30 years, and so I was actually out there doing some work. I had to head home, didn't realize I'd made a mistake. The officer in the ball cap, or the officer in the ball cap was the one who's pulled me over initially. I didn't realize I'd made a mistake. He declared my car smelled. I was like, okay, he asked me to pull over here. I did. We called for backup. The second gentleman there ordered me out of the car. I was confused as to why. Demanded that I get out of the car. I told him I felt scared and unsafe, and he proceeded to bust my window out.
Okay.
And now I'm handcuffed in the back of a cop car.
Okay.
Very unaware of exactly what I've done wrong, besides accidentally turning red on a red light on accident.
Okay.
So, I'm very scared.
Okay.
And I'm very uncomfortable.
All right.
I'm very upset about my car.
And the place on the side of the road is not the place to argue that. That would be in the court of law.
I just was trying to go home.
Okay.
I didn't mean to make a mistake. I accidentally cut somebody off. Now I'm in handcuffs.
Okay. No, you're not in handcuffs for cutting him off. You're in handcuffs because of this attitude right now that you're working up to, and that is believing. Okay.
I'm genuinely scared. An officer approached my car and blew my window out without warning.
No, he did.
I was just trying to go home.
He gave
I was scared. I was trying to
gave you numerous warnings.
I wanted a moment to think, and he couldn't give me that.
He gave you. Why wouldn't you just listen to the officer?
Because I wanted a couple of minutes to figure out what was happening.
He explained
to you. I have my rights too.
No, you have.
No, I have my rights too.
You have rights, but you have to listen to the officer when they're explaining this process to you.
That's not
just
how
like
it works.
right
It's not
now.
when I say jump, you say how high. Like, I'm allowed to have my rights and figure out what's happening before I have to be detained.
So you can continue to just ignore what they're saying.
No, I'm not
because you don't want to abide by what they're saying.
I would have happily complied.
How many times? How long would he have had to keep asking you to open the door?
2 more minutes. To let
Why
me
2 minutes?
collect myself.
Why not 20
Why
seconds?
do you need 10 seconds? Why? Why you? I didn't do anything. I'm sorry that I accidentally cut your officer off. That was my mistake.
Okay, we're beyond that.
I know, you busted my window out.
Okay, well, then we're trying to explain to you why that happened. And you don't want to see the reason for that happening.
Then I apologize.
Okay. Okay. So that's the reason that we're at where we're at now. Okay, I'm just trying to explain that to you so that you understand. But you keep getting very emotional and worked up, and hopefully you are starting to understand why I'm saying why we're at where we're at now. Okay? Okay, sit tight. Hello. Hi.
Her dad finally arrived on the scene, and turned out it was his car all along. Instead of helping her out of the cuffs, he allowed the cops to make the arrest.
Let you explain that, yeah.
So, I'm former law enforcement, private investigator, now in office.
Yeah, she explained that as well.
She works for me, so he called me, she was up at the office. I don't know what the she did, but her boyfriend's one of these goddamn sovereign, you know.
Okay.
Well, I yell at him all the time, and so that's why I just.
Yeah. I mean, we can see.
You can release her, great.
Okay.
That'll be, that's my car. It's insured under my name.
Okay.
I'd be happy to, but I'll make sure she goes to court or whatever she got to do. I don't know if that has a part on there.
Yeah, we could see, just from talking to her in a little bit of the back of the car here, you could see the tinges of the sovereign citizen, or at least the belief. Okay, one of those came out of the car when we actually opened up the passenger side door. So.
Well, I'm going to go back over to the office. I got my dog's over there. I got to get him home, and then.
Okay.
But if you need me to come get her,
The entitled daughter was then released to her father after being issued with citations for obstructing official business, open container, and traffic control devices. Following that, we'll see a daughter who begged her daddy to get her out of trouble.
Get daddy got me handcuffed. Get off of me. I want to catch.
On the 7th of February 2023, reports of a highly intoxicated female standing next to her car were made. This was only the beginning of a crazy situation.
Okay.
He saw everything. I did not drive.
Okay,
I did not drive.
Who can we call to come pick you up?
My mom.
Your mom?
Okay.
Whose car is
Or
this?
my dad. My mom. My car.
This is your car?
Yes.
Where's the guy that
my
left?
dad is a cop. You can call my dad and my dad.
Where's the guy that left that was with you?
I don't know. I don't know. He can verify I was not driving.
All right, just calm down for a
My
minute.
foot, my left foot is broken. I cannot drive. I cannot move.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley. My father's name is Brian. Is a cop.
Spell that name for me. And what's your middle name?
And I have not done nothing
What's
wrong.
your birthday? What is your mom or dad's number we call?
I don't know. I truly do not know my dad's number because he just got a brand new number. My mom just got a brand new number.
Where does he live at?
Somewhere in Tiberias. My foot is broken. You can tell I did not drive.
Who was the guy you were with?
I do not know his first and last name.
Okay. Is this your child?
Yes, as he could tell you, I did not leave. I did not drive. I did not do nothing with my child. I want you to say.
So was the other guy driving?
No, not my car.
So who was driving?
He was driving my car, then he stopped here, and then he just walked away from my car the moment that man walked up to my car. And he could vouch for that I was not driving my car.
Car registered to?
Me. It is in my name. I'm not trying to hit my fist trying to get at
We'll see who she is first.
This woman's personality kept changing over the course of a few minutes. The police didn't know what to expect since she was totally unpredictable.
Ashley, you trying to say who is she? I am Ashley. I'm telling you. Because he being a dumbass. I'm telling you who I am. I'm just he's like, I'm telling you who I am. And he's saying all that other shit.
Listen to me. What I'm gonna do is use my resources to try to find your parents' number.
You're gonna do what?
Use my resources.
You're gonna use your resources.
Ma'am.
Back up.
Don't touch my hand.
You're gonna go to jail.
I'm asking you not to touch me. You
Don't
touching
put
me.
your
I
hand
have
in my
my
face.
I did not put my hand in your face.
Yes,
Don't
you
touch
did.
me. You said what, sir?
Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Put your hand down.
What did you say?
Put your hand down. I'll talk to you.
I'm gonna talk to you like this. I'm not touching him. I'm not in his space. What did you say, sir?
Put your hand
I'm
down.
talking.
Put your hand down.
What's going on?
You can continue talking to him. I just
I'm
got
talking.
here. Back up, please.
Oh, I'll back up.
You smell like alcohol now. I don't like the smell.
I wasn't driving.
You ain't getting.
I wasn't driving. He's my witness.
Okay.
I never was driving.
Listen to me. Stop talking for a second. Stop. Do you have a phone number for someone that could come get you? You're drunk. You can't drive. We don't want you to drive. Where's your phone?
I don't have my phone. My phone was taken out of my car. That's
okay. So do
listen. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay, so
my phone was taken out of my car. I'm trying to tell the white guy where my phone was taken. He said, "You driving?" Him and stuff like that right there. As my witness, I never pulled up driving.
Okay, listen. We
listen.
gotta find a solution.
Okay.
Give me a phone number to call someone that can come get you in your car.
Okay, I got a solution.
What?
I didn't pull up driving. That's it.
Okay, we didn't see you in the car. That's that. We came to arrest you for DUI because we don't see you driving. So that's out of the
never
question.
drove.
Even if you did, it don't matter.
It don't matter because I didn't.
Okay.
As him as my witness, I never pulled up driving.
Okay.
All of a sudden, they found her kid inside the car.
Past that, we need to find someone to get you home safe. So, do you remember a number, someone that could come pick you up? Who can I call to come get you?
I can walk home.
Where do you live at?
20 minutes that way.
Oh, you're not walking 20 minutes drunk. That's not an option.
You have a child in here?
I can call my cousin for my daughter. Does that work?
You have a child in the car?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blind you.
Don't blind my child. I can call. I can call my mom for my daughter. That work?
Can you call who?
My mom for my daughter.
What is your mom number?
Your mom for you and your daughter.
What is your mom number?
Baby, can I use your phone?
I've got a phone right here. What is your mom number?
What's the number?
Can I type in the number?
Sure. I didn't know you had a kid in the car. That changes everything.
Listen, we're here to try to help you. Okay? We're not.
I understand, baby. My thing is, I didn't have no phone.
Oh, let me see this. You didn't.
Okay, hold on, baby.
You didn't dial the number.
Okay, because I'm in the middle of dialing the number. You understand? But I'm stopping to speak to him.
Okay, don't speak to him. You with me right now.
I understand, but he just spoke to me.
Please put the number in the phone so we can get you and your daughter home.
Her personality changed more and more. Eventually, her cop dad came to the rescue.
So what?
What is the number?
Are you trying to be slick?
I'm trying
to be
No.
Because I was trying to give you the number until you tried to be a to the cop.
No, I want you to talk to me.
And I was trying to give you the number. But my daughter has to use the restroom. I have no problem giving the number because I was not the one driving. Listen, before you interrupt me, because you trying to roll your eyes, trying to be a I have no problem. I was not driving. I have volunteered or other people saying I was not driving. I'm not the one. I know for a fact I'm not finna go to jail for no shit.
Ma'am, we're past that. Can you
It does not
just
matter.
give the number so we can get you
I
and your
got
daughter
it.
home?
Brian's on his way. That's what I was trying to tell you. I was going to find your dad's number. I just spoke with him. He'll be here in 20 minutes.
Thank you. The cops are coming out. These people are not the road cops, okay? They are some fake cops.
She said, what's that? I had to hold her back. She was screaming on the ground.
This guy has,
but he does have a warrant.
he does.
He does.
Yeah, that's why she don't remember me first.
Oh, she knows what it is.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to say to me. Nope. I just got a hold of her daddy. Well, he'll be here in 25 minutes. He's a cop.
Oh. Now with her father on the way to save her, she got more aggressive. What happened next was shocking.
Because they dumb as right? I already know.
So dumb. I got your dad's phone number in about, what, 5 minutes or less? She's punching the window now. Just letting you know she's acting a fool here. So we're being very patient. We took the keys.
I'm seeing, but I ain't got no drivers. I don't got drive. You saying I'm driving? What keys? Even got keys.
We're trying to be
What am I
patient.
driving? It's out here can respond. I never drove over here.
Okay.
You sound dumb. I never pulled up over here. I'm sitting the driver say okay. The f okay, people can vouch. I never drove. You can laugh as much as you want.
I sure can.
Show is. Show on by the camera. I never drove.
Good. I'm glad.
You hear me?
It's Corporal Young.
Oh, Corporate Young. I'll be on the same street, same day.
I don't care. I don't take nothing personal. Doesn't mean nothing to me. I don't want to have to take you to jail.
Hope so.
I don't. You got your baby here.
Hope so.
You get pissed off at me all you want. I don't care.
So, hope so.
Don't bother me. That don't bother me.
I hope so. I hope so. Because if they wasn't there, you would say you're f***ing shit out of your ass. That's what the
You probably would. You probably could. It's okay.
Not could. I would. How that fake like would sit right there, I'll be shit out of
She won't touch me, I tell you that now. You.
Oh God, I would.
How about you act like you got some sense in front of your daughter?
You better check my track record.
Act like you got some sense in front of your daughter.
You got your child here. Why don't you act like
Check
it?
my track record.
Act like a mama.
You better check my track record.
Act like a mama.
You better check my.
Quit calling him that.
That's all I gotta say. You better check my. Oh G. Awesome G.
You even know what? Do you even know what I mean?
You better check my.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh G.
You know what I mean?
I showed you.
Do?
You better check
What
my. I ain't gonna walk up on you. I ain't gonna put my hands on you 'cause I don't know y'all gonna take me to jail. Check my. Actually, ain't check my. That's all I gotta say. You already know what I'm about.
You're drunk, that's all I know.
Awesome G shit. Y'all BD. Plain BD.
What is BD?
Check my.
That's a very
Check
game.
my. I ain't from Orlando.
Birthday. BD stands for birthday.
BD said for BD. What you were trying to be on?
Not even a
birthday.
BD gang in Orlando.
I have nobody come out here.
It's surprising that she could act like that with her kid around.
She won't touch me, I tell you that now. You.
Oh God, I would.
How about you act like you got some sense in front of your daughter?
You better check my track record.
Act like you got some sense in front of your daughter.
You got your child here.
You
Why don't you
better
act
check
like
my track record.
it? Act like a
You
mama.
better check my track record.
Act like a mama.
You better check my.
Quit calling him that.
That's all I gotta say. You better check my. Oh G. Awesome G.
You even know what? Do you even know?
You better check my.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh G.
You know what I mean?
I showed you.
Do?
You better check
What
my. I ain't gonna walk up on you. I ain't gonna put my hands on you 'cause I don't know y'all gonna take me to jail. Check my. Actually, check my. That's all I gotta say. You already know what I'm about.
You're drunk, that's all I know.
Awesome G. Y'all BD. Plain BD.
What is BD?
Check my.
That's a very
Check
game.
my. I ain't from. I'm from Orlando.
Birthday. BD stands for birthday.
BD stands for BD. What you trying to be on?
Not even a
birthday.
BD gang in Orlando.
After some more screaming, it looked like she was going to stop, but like most entitled people, it didn't take long for her to complicate the situation.
Oh, the
Mommy,
keys not coming back to you.
It don't matter, because Mommy get my keys.
Back up.
It don't matter, Mommy get my keys.
I've had enough of you. You're not going to get up my face. That's assault. That's assault on a law enforcement officer. That is an assault on a law enforcement officer.
Don't even try. I have not touched you, sir. I did not touch you. I did not touch you, so how's that assault? If you got a recording, how's that assault? How's that assault if I did not touch you?
Put your hand behind your back.
How did
Put your hand behind your back.
If I did not touch you?
Put your hand behind your back.
How if I did not touch you? How if I did not touch you?
So you don't have to touch.
If I did not get in your face and I did not touch you, how? How if I did not touch
10-4,
you?
we had a female 10-15.
I'm trying to ask a question, sir. How if I did not touch you? You can pick up your keys. Since I'm in handcuffs, can I look, move, sir? Can I look you in your face since I'm in keys? Baby, can you watch my kid?
Get up. Her daddy's on his way.
No, baby.
Get up.
Watch my kid.
I got your baby. I got your baby. Calm down. Calm down. I got your baby till your dad get here.
Okay, can I drop my
Sit on, walk around. Where you at?
For what?
Which side?
No, some point. Because I was going to grab a black and mild to get to my daddy, to get to my lawyer. No, like this and that shit. Baby, pick it off the floor. On some real shot in, get in their face or not shit, baby. On my baby in the car, I'm not getting in the car.
Down.
You're going to get in the car.
I want my baby to make sure she's
Get in the car.
We ain't leaving till your dad gets here.
I can get myself in the
Lean
car.
up.
Okay, move.
Lean up.
Your daddy's coming. I called him. If you would have chilled out and stayed in the freaking car, you
I
would
can
have
sit. I can bend down. Look at me.
Sit down.
I'm not gonna sorry. I will bend down now. I'm sitting down. Look at me, sir.
Sit down and scoot
Okay,
back.
sir.
Sit.
Can you take the money out of my hand? And I will sit down. That's all I ask.
Weirdly so, she switched personalities again, and the cops didn't know what to expect this time around.
Respectfully.
There's no respect. You showed zero
Okay.
respect, especially your daddy being a law enforcement officer. That's ridiculous.
I understand that. But I'm angry. I've been abused. I've been punched in my face. Look, just respect. Real quick, I understand you should show me zero respect because there's zero respect I showed you. But if you could show me 0.2 respect, just look at my foot.
We'll have that checked out. We'll have
I
you messed
understand.
up.
I don't need my foot checked out. But my foot is broken. But the point I'm trying to show, I'm sorry for spitting, but my point I'm trying to show is, I want my kid. I don't give a if I go to jail tonight. I'm sorry for spitting. I don't give.
You're going to freaking jail.
That's
It's going to
fine.
happen.
That's
So
fine.
your dad's going to take your child.
But listen.
Listen.
I understand, sir.
Get in or we're going to put you in.
I understand.
I'll have EMS come check your foot.
That's fine. I don't care about my foot. All I care about is my daughter.
Your daughter's fine.
I
Sit down.
understand. I understand.
Sit down.
But listen, record.
I can listen to you when you sit down.
Ma'am?
I have no problem listening.
I ask.
Yes, sir,
I
and
tell.
I listen.
I make.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
can you
sit
put
down.
my face real quick?
Sit down. Now you're being made.
Okay. No.
You're being made. In. Put your head in.
Yes, sir.
Put your head in. Put your head in. Put your head in. Sit down. Get on the other side. Pull her over.
I'm trying to come, sir.
Get in the car. You're not playing this game.
I'm not trying to play no game with you. I can't move, sir. I have a broken foot.
You could if you would have did what we asked you.
Hold on.
You
Hold on,
gonna
sir.
do what we asked?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sit back up.
Okay, stop, please, because I legitimately have a broken foot. I'ma listen.
Sit.
Yes, sir.
Slide in.
Okay, yes, sir.
Duck your head in. Slide in.
Can you
This is your
just-
good foot. Slide
Yes,
in.
That's my
Duck
bad
your
foot.
head.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna double.
This is your bad foot here. This
But
is your good foot.
No, this is my bad foot because you see it. I'm trying to show you. That's the only reason. You see the black and blue mark on my big
Your
toe?
foot looks a little swelled up. Yes, ma'am. Your toe looks a little
Yes,
black.
I have a broken foot. That's all I'm asking. I want my all I want to do. All I want to do is make sure I have my daughter taken care of. I never went to the hospital. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to get mad. I'm not trying to get in your face. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't care if I go to jail. But today, my only thing is, and if you do guys, you'll have my dad because I guess you guys already know my dad's troll. Have my dad come.
I called your dad.
That's okay.
Had him
That's
in round.
okay. That's okay. I'm not mad about that.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm not mad about none of that. My only thing is my daughter, because I do have a broken. Hey, I'm not trying to get disrespectful. I'm not trying. trying to get angry.
All right, well, just sit right there. We'll let you check you.
This story gets more and more confusing because suddenly she cared about her daughter now that she was in cuffs.
Boy, my car was stolen from me. I ain't had with this shit. You could tell on my phone. My foot is broken by my toes. I wasn't even trying to spit on y'all, bro. That's just how I'm talking because my foot is up. Baby, go next to my baby. I don't trust you, baby girl. Go next to my daughter, baby girl. Baby, go next to my baby. Why is she in my car, baby? Baby, go in my car, baby. I only want you near my daughter, baby. I ain't got no problem. I ain't going nowhere. I only want her in my car. I don't care if y'all gotta go in my shit, search my car, whatever. I only want that bitch in my shit. I'm going to jail. Let me see my daughter's face. Can I have a kiss with my daughter? Can I kiss my daughter if I went to jail? Sir, what's your name?
Corporal Young.
Corporal Young. May I please have a kiss?
Right now, you're going to sit here until EMS gets here and your dad gets here.
Oh, that's fine. I can show you my broken foot on man, Waterman Hospital can label as my chest fractured.
You went last night, the Waterman?
Waterman Hospital in Taveri. Yes, sir.
Why didn't they put anything on it?
I have a cast, ma'am. Baby, can you show him my black cast in my back car? Grab my big cast into my back seat for my foot. Grab the cast in my foot. Go on the other side of the car. I should have a cast for my foot. I have a whole cast that's supposed to be on my leg that I took off. That should be on my foot. I took that off my foot. Let me get my kiss. Let me get my daughter kissed on the lips. You can bring her over here. I'm handcuffed.
We'll see what Dad wants to do when he gets here. Her daddy's on the way. Right now, that's not happening. Okay?
Bring my daughter out the car. They can't say nothing about my daughter being on her face. Baby, Daddy, let me get my kid a kiss. Daddy got me handcuffed. Get off of me. I want to kiss. If I go to jail, let me kiss. No, that stole my car. Let me kiss.
Her dad, who was a cop too, was finally on the scene. She thought her dad would be able to save her. However, she would soon find out that that wasn't possible.
Baby, think about your baby. You're thinking about yourself right now. You need to think about your baby. You want to see your baby, you want to give her a kiss, you need to calm down. Okay? You'll be out in the morning and you're going to see your baby. If you keep acting an ass, you're not going to see her. DCF going to have her. And you ain't getting your baby back because DCF don't play that shit.
All I ask, it don't matter if I don't drive home. All I want to do is give my kid a kiss. I never got, listen, Daddy, I never got in their face. That right there slammed me against the, but listen, that right there slammed me against the car. And said I got in his face and slammed it on the car. Said I put his hands on it. Pull the cop video camera on the car. I never once got in his face. I never once touched him. Talk to her. Talk to her because she saw everything. I'm gonna calm down, but talk to her. She saw.
You want me to speak on
yes. I'm trying, but my daughter. Baby, go get my daughter.
If you keep acting crazy, they're not gonna want to hear shit I gotta
say. Baby, go get my daughter. I only trust you. Go get my daughter. My daughter out of the car. My daughter only trust. Baby, trust her. Baby, trust her. Yeah, she only 3.
3?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Baby, trust her. Only go to her.
I can put on the truck.
The woman swore she didn't do anything wrong and called for her daddy, but she'd find out that he couldn't save her.
I didn't put my hands on him. All I said was, you getting nasty towards me, so I got right in his...
Did you know we were coming?
No. No, I did not. 100,000% put me on a lie detector test right now. I want a lie detector test. No. Oh, my daughter's life. No. I understand, sir. No, I did not know you were coming. 100%. They yanked me out my car. I mean, you know my foot. Dad told him my foot is broken. They yanked me out my daddy.
That's why I brought him here.
My foot. Calm down. I'm good.
We'll figure out later.
I understand what my foot is for.
Let me take the handcuffs and I'll move them to the front.
And then I asked you several times to back up.
You didn't, but pull your camera. You have a camera.
I got camera.
Record it. Just hold on. Hold on. I got you. But hold on. I'm not trying to run. I'm not running. Daddy. Daddy. No. Hold on. I'm being so serious. I'm not finna sit in jail, Dad. Dad. Get off here. Dad. Mom! Come get me!
Ashley, sit down. You gotta have a seat.
Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Ashley, sit on the stretcher. Sit on the stretcher and stop this.
Ashley. Ashley, Daddy. Don't kick him. Don't kick him.
Stop.
Come on.
Glass, grab. Put your
leg on the knees. Ashley, just
You gonna let them take me? You gonna let them take me? Count your days. Look at me in my eyes. Count your days. Look me in my eyes. Count your days. That's all I want you to do. Dad!
They have to do this for their safety. They have to do this for their safety.
I want to kill them.
Unfortunately, he had no power there.
I go for my leg because my leg is throbbing. Dad, my leg is throbbing. Are you gonna give me some shit? Are you gonna come get me? Dad! Are you gonna come get me? Are you gonna come get me?
Yeah, on yellow.
Are you gonna come get me? Are you gonna come get me? Dad!
I'll come get you.
Dad!
After all the drama, she was charged with simple assault on a law enforcement officer and resisting without violence. Although the last case was completely nuts. It was nothing compared to the daughter who manipulated her father into thinking she was innocent after doing something terrible to her own mother.
Dad! Johnny!
On August the 7th, 2023, officers were dispatched to address a domestic dispute involving a mother and her daughter, who was identified as Maxine. But the events that unfolded next were nothing but interesting.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay. We came here for commodities. I get a phone call, and then these two, my daughter, she's in the bathroom, I guess.
Is she the one wearing black?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she's right here.
And that's from my head.
So what happened today?
My daughter decided she was gonna throw herself a tantrum because I threatened to take off without her while she was visiting over there. I was sweating out here putting the groceries away, and her and my sister still hadn't gotten back to the vehicle.
Her and your sister?
Yes.
Where's your sister at?
She left.
Okay.
She wasn't gonna stick
So
around.
she was threatening to leave?
No, my sister can tell you everything. I got her number.
Okay, but no, but your daughter was threatening to leave?
No, she got in the truck. Because I was threatening her.
She got into the driver's seat?
Yeah. She took off running and she jumped it. She pushed me, jumped in, and she goes, "I'll call Mitch." She calls her dad for if.
Where was he at the whole time?
He was at work.
And where were you hit at?
She hit me here. She hit me here. And she hit me on the cheek. Well, she threw shit at me. She threw the bag of sugar right in my face in front of her dad. He talked me, basically told me to get into the back seat so she can get in so we can leave. That's what she can really take you to your f***ing give her a ride. You're really gonna have her in the car with me? You choose. You choose. You have 3 seconds to choose between me and her dad. Who's it gonna be? Her, blah, 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 blah. She's on her knees up here in the passenger, reached over here, and she was swinging at me.
After hearing what the mother had to say, the officer decided to talk to Maxine, but it was immediately clear what the real issue was.
What was going on?
My mom
I don't know, did what she did and threatened me.
She threatened you? How did she threaten you?
She pretty much said that she was gonna call you if I said or did anything wrong.
Can you tell me the whole story, please?
I mean, I can show you texts. She just got mad because, first of all, she wanted me to try to take advantage of the commodities, and I didn't want to. She got mad.
Live with you guys? Huh? She doesn't live with you guys? No, where does she live at?
Well, she does. She sleeps on the couch.
What happened in the vehicle?
She said that I threw things at her, that I was violent, which I wasn't, so that's why I'm here hiding.
Did you throw things at her?
I didn't hurt her dog, and that was it.
You never threw anything at her, because she's saying you threw sugar at her, and some other things. Didn't? Did you guys start hitting each other?
No. My dad stopped it.
So
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna
were?
lie, I was going to, but my dad said no. So I backed up.
But, because your dad's saying that you guys were both going at it.
I never made contact.
Who started it?
She did.
At this time, the officer felt he had enough information to determine who the primary aggressor was. But before taking any major steps, he had just one thing left to do.
Can I talk to you real quick?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to press your charges for scratching you? Are you okay?
Sorry, my anxiety.
Are you okay?
She knows how to go away.
You want to press charges?
If I do, what's happen?
Are you okay? Can you think right? Do you need water?
I can hear it. I just need to breathe.
Okay. Just breathe, okay? Can you stand up for me, please? Put your stuff in your purse.
Am I being arrested?
Yes, you are.
For what?
For battery in the house. You good, stand up, please.
I want my dad.
You will talk to him right now?
Nope, I want him right now.
Can you stand up for me, please?
Nope.
Going to be a different.
Man, look.
I want my dad right now.
Not going to be the one.
So all of a sudden you change.
You're gonna arrest me for something I didn't do?
Your
Yeah.
dad saw it. He told me the story.
Told you what?
That you were throwing things at her.
Like what?
The groceries you guys had and the charger. He saw it. Can't you stand up, man?
Nope.
I don't want to force you, okay?
If you force me, that's good because I didn't do anything wrong, so. Are you serious? Wait, okay, please.
Please give me a hand. And we'll walk and we'll talk to your dad, please. Let's go.
That's not okay.
You'll talk to your dad. You'll talk to your dad, please.
No. Go ask him.
No, come on.
No, I'm literally gonna call your boss. Dad! Johnny! Dad! Johnny! Johnny!
What is this?
Dad! Are you f***ing kidding me?
Don't resist.
Johnny, are you f***ing kidding me?
Maxine suddenly got into resist mode, but the craziest thing in the whole process was her complete sense of entitlement.
No. Get me out. Get me out.
Can you get it? Good job.
Get me out. Johnny. You get me out. I will go home. I'll go to sleep. Get me out. Johnny. Daddy. Dad. No, let me go. Dad.
Do you want him to take your belongings or go with you?
Dad.
Central 913.
Dad, stop.
No, I told you to stop.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm not gonna go to jail. Dad, stop, please. No, I'm not gonna be arrested. Dad,
You're already
stop.
under arrest.
Now you're resisting arrest.
Cause it's your f***ing fault.
Alright, you could go, sir. You want to
Dad, Dad, let me go right now. You're such a f***ing disappointment, Johnny. You really want me to be in jail, really? You're gonna choose her over me. Are you f***ing kidding me, you piece of f***ing shit? Let me go. Hey, let me go. Johnny, you better let me go right f***ing now. Johnny, you better let me f***ing go right now.
Maxine, can you hear me? I'm Officer Applesor with the Los Cruces Police Department, okay?
Johnny!
Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
I'm your only f***ing kid. kid. Let me go right now.
You Johnny?
Yes.
Okay, can you just...
I want to go
I'll
home.
talk to you just in a minute. Just give me a second.
Johnny!
Hey, Maxine.
Are you really believing that piece of p*** over your f***ing cat?
Maxine. Listen.
Johnny!
Maxine, we'll have a chance to talk.
Shut the f*** up!
Listen.
Johnny!
We'll have a chance to talk here in a second.
Johnny!
But we gotta get you in the car. Okay?
If you want anything to do with your f***ing kid, let me go right now!
Maxine,
Johnny!
we're gonna put you in the car, okay?
Johnny!
I tried to talk
Dad!
to you. Stand up.
Daddy!
Stand up.
Let me go! Daddy! Dad!
Come on. Come on.
Daddy!
Maxine continued to scream, plead, and resist all at the same time. However, the cops knew exactly how to humble her.
Stand up.
Dad! Please!
All right, just I'll open your door real quick.
Dad! Daddy, please! Daddy! Dad! Daddy!
All right.
Daddy! Daddy! Dad!
Where?
Johnny! Dad!
Stop.
Dad!
Hey, cut it out. Stop. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Stop. You understand? You need to sit down in the car. Or you can sweat it. You're gonna sweat it out right here.
Ask him.
We'll let you talk to him once you calm down.
No, ask him.
No, we're not gonna play these games.
Right now.
Stop. Next
Well, then don't play my games.
Listen.
Do it.
You're not gonna make a difference.
Then do it.
I gave you the option.
It's gonna be at
Dad!
We'll just put it on the ramp.
Daddy, please. I love you forever and ever. Oh shit, this burns.
It burns. Want to stand up?
Dad!
Just stand up again. Yeah, then if
Daddy! No, I want to talk to my father, then I'll let
I
go.
told you what was gonna happen. But now you don't want to listen.
It's gonna be at
Dad! Dad! Johnny! What? What? Do something! What? Dad! Dad! Please! Dad, please! Forever and ever, Dad, please! Dad! Don't listen to her, please! Get out! Get out! Do something, you just get out! Johnny! Do something! Dad! Stop listening to that f***ing whore! Listen to your daughter! Listen! Johnny! Johnny! Dad! I swear to God, I will hate you forever!
Good?
Listen! Listen! Johnny! All I ask is you get out and look! Get out and look! Please!
Since Maxine continued to resist, the officers had no other choice than to bundle her into the back of the squad car.
Dad! Dad, forever and ever, don't listen to her! Please, just look!
Yeah.
Please, just look! Please! Dad! Oh, Dad! Johnny! Get out!
I'll spin around. You still want to play that game? You realize it's hot out here, right?
Yeah, no you. Take my arms out.
Where's gonna get it harder? Shoes in. Oh.
All I want to know, get my arms out so I can swipe my hair off my face and just get it over it.
We're gonna do it one more time though. For sure.
If you don't comply, I'll do something else. So just let my arms go.
On you. 1, 2. No. Oh, just pull her arm this way. There you go.
myself.
Oh, it's you not sitting in the car is what it is.
I've been drilled before, so I'm saying I want to talk to my dad, that's it.
After being cleared by medical staff, Maxine was sent to jail, but she still had one more trick up her sleeves.
Is there any way, shape, or form I can get out of this other than my own recognizance tomorrow?
Yes.
Just let me go, let me...
Maxine, look, we're already here. I can't change it, okay?
Yes, you
Once
can.
you're under arrest, I need to take you to the jail. I can't just unarrest somebody and just let them go.
If it's under wrongful circumstances, yes, you can.
Come on, Maxine, you can't change it, okay?
Right, just let me go and I'll deal with it tomorrow.
Let's go inside. Come on, Maxine. I can't let you go, okay? We're already in. They know you're here. Come on, they're waiting for us. Before they come out, they'll start taking out and everything.
What time is it right now?
Right now it is 7:27.
Oh, that is bullshit. There's no way I'm spending all night.
Come on, Maxine.
No. What is today?
Today is Monday, August 7th.
Oh, this is bullshit. I want out right now.
Come on. Maxine, come on.
No, you don't have my babe. You have nothing worth me dealing with this shit for.
Let's go.
No.
Maxine.
No, dude, seriously, I'm tired and I'm pissed off. Either you have my vape, I can take a couple hits. If not, then drive me.
I don't have a vape. Come on.
No, I am
I'll
pissed
let you,
off.
but I don't have it.
I am beyond pissed off. You're arresting me for no reason.
Why are you called at the hospital now and you're not? Did you think you were going to go away? Over there?
Yes!
No.
This is... I'm being arrested for no reason.
You've been arrested since you're over there.
Why am I arrested?
Because of the battery and hostile member.
Oh, okay.
And resisting an arrest.
Okay, the resisting, I guess I get. But battery, what proof do you have?
That have enough probable cause.
Like what?
And the court, you can settle that. We'll settle that. Come on. Let's go. They're waiting for us.
No, I am beyond pissed. No.
Let's go.
No, I am beyond pissed. No.
Let's go, Max. Do you want to go back in that thing? Come on.
No, you're hurting me. Might as well.
Let's go.
No. Dude. I'm not getting up tomorrow morning.
In the end, she was charged with battery against a household member and resisting arrest. Next on is the case of the bratty woman who thought she was untouchable.
No, I don't want to touch you. Come here. Come here.
On the 8th of January 2023, police officers were dispatched to the airport in response to an intoxicated woman who was making a scene. When the officers arrived, she was seen walking away and being completely uncooperative with them.
Excuse me, miss. Miss, you're not free to leave. Okay, no, you're not. Come here. All right.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
I'm just checking on you. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm being harassed and I'm very uncomfortable. I'm not okay.
The 30-year-old woman, who was identified as Katrina, insisted on locking herself up in the bathroom as she argued with the cops. However, the situation started to get more and more intense.
Okay, do you want to come out here and I can help you out? What airline?
I don't feel sincere in your voice that you're going to help me out.
I'm here to help you. What airline are you flying with?
Obviously, no airline. That was the last airline tonight. Y'all just money, bro, because I didn't want to make a scene for y'all.
Can you open the door so we can go figure this out?
No, I don't feel comfortable with that because I feel like the whole reason I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, so I'm here. I'm not gonna leave.
Obviously, I'm here, but I don't know. I don't trust you guys because the way that I got kicked off the plane was irrational. So no, I don't feel comfortable.
I don't work for the airline. So.
It don't matter who you work for. How would you feel?
I would feel upset.
I you to do some shit for no reason.
I would be upset.
That shit would it would scare you.
I'm not even gonna come in.
You're gonna arrest me for what?
Who said I was gonna arrest you?
What do you mean you said? My dad's a lieutenant.
Lieutenant where?
Does it matter? He's a lieutenant in Rhode Island.
Okay.
The fact that you're saying that, like, I know what's going on and it's unreasonable.
Well, can you open this? Can you open the stall? I'm not going to come in. I'm just going to stand right here.
You're acting like I'm appointing people hostage. It's just insane.
No.
No, I don't feel safe. Can I just call 911 from here?
Yeah.
Can I please have your phone? Because I don't feel safe.
Yeah,
Honestly,
can you open the door?
She continued talking crazy and arguing with the cops. Meanwhile, she didn't know that the officers had a secret strategy for handling her.
No, I want to call.
We are 911.
No, you're restricting me from 911 access because I want to.
We are 911.
No, you're restricting me from 911 access. That's a felony. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
We are the police. When you call 911, we're going to show up.
Right, but also, if I call 911...
Did you have anything to drink that would make them think that you would need to be on the plane?
What?
When she finally got out of the toilet, she seemed to suspect that something was about to get out of hand, so she tried to play smart.
So where you didn't have anything to drink today?
You're fine. Yes, it's fine.
You did not have anything to drink today?
I am not being out of control.
Because you can fly if you haven't had anything to drink and they think you're safe to fly. But there has to be a reason for them to kick you off the plane. So just be honest. Just be honest. Yeah, let's just go out here. Just be honest. Did you have anything to drink today?
Is that against the law?
No, that's
Do I need a lawyer?
No.
I'm going to call a lawyer.
For what?
Before I answer any more questions, I'm going to call a lawyer.
Did you have anything to eat today?
I'm going to call a lawyer. Before I answer any more questions, I'm going to call a lawyer.
Did you have anything to eat today?
I'm going to call a lawyer.
Have you eaten today?
Talk to my lawyer about that.
Okay. You haven't had anything to eat today?
Talk to my lawyer.
You take medication?
Talk to my lawyer.
Are you flying?
Talk to my lawyer.
Are you going to Georgia?
Talk to my lawyer.
Atlanta?
Talk to my lawyer.
Okay.
We can both be ridiculous.
They're running people at a D, so.
That's fine. That's all. Have the powwow. This is fun. It's great. It's how we want to spend our Sunday night, right? You know damn well it is. Yeah. So.
After speaking to the airline staff, the officers decided that they had heard enough to arrest her, but Katrina felt she was too important to be arrested.
Okay, Miss Karina.
Please don't touch me if you don't have a reason to.
Okay, I have a reason to, okay?
I'm arrested?
Yes, you're going to be arrested for public intoxication, okay?
Take your backpack off.
Yep, and the reason is because I talked to the airline and they said that you were kicking and screaming and causing a disturbance.
I'm not doing any of that. Wait, no, I want to
Take your
witness.
backpack off. Okay, it's all being recorded. Just take your backpack off, okay?
Are you serious? Take your backpack off. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, will you
I'll call my dad. I'll call my dad. No, I'll call my dad. Yeah, no, calm down.
Call your backpack off.
Calm down. He's a lieutenant. Calm down. No.
Take your backpack.
No. No, I was not kicking and screaming anywhere on that plane. No, pull out the finish. No, that's a no.
Just calm down.
No.
Okay?
Shoot me then.
We're not going to do
No.
it for real. We're not going to do it.
Oh, that's me too. I swear to God, I'm getting serious. This is all that you ever
As the cops started to search Katrina for any dangerous objects, she suddenly burst into a spur of uncontrolled anger. But it turned out to be a huge mistake on her part.
I really don't feel comfortable with him touching me.
I'm standing right here.
No, I don't want him touching me. I literally, he's on a power play move. I don't want him touching me. I literally don't want him touching me.
5 seconds.
I'm asking you not to let him touch me. I don't want I don't want you touching me. I don't want him touching me. I told you I don't want him touching me. I said I don't want him touching me. I don't feel comfortable with him touching me. Stop. No, I don't want you touching me.
Well, see, that's why he was doing that, because now you're kicking.
Yeah, because he's touching me. I don't want him to. You shouldn't touch me. 1 minute, he doesn't want to be touched.
Well, right now you're under arrest, and he has that ability.
Wow, because I'm under arrest? Okay, you.
That's how
You. So, oh yeah, you can do everything I want to the 15 cops.
Karina, calm down.
No, I don't want him touching me. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I feel like it was like...
He's just holding your leg.
No, the fact that I was even arrested, I feel like I'm not, like, it wasn't in the right. If I felt like it was in the right, it would be understandable, but I already feel uncomfortable about that. Because that one thing, the fact that he's holding me like this is not okay. How would you feel?
Your dad's a police officer,
how
right?
How would you feel?
Your dad's a police
I'm
officer,
asking you, how
right?
would you feel?
No, I'm asking you, your dad's a police
I'm
officer.
asking you, how would you feel?
I would feel comfortable because I trust him.
Yeah, you feel comfortable?
If he's just touching my leg?
No, he's touching my ass with his leg. Take your feet off of it. That's not my foot.
It is.
Well, stop touching it.
Hey, Karina. You promised to be good. We'll let you stand back up.
You want to stand up?
But I need you to say that you're not going to kick my officers, okay?
Yes, Daddy. I promise. Daddy, I'll be a good girl.
Okay, that's not
This is what officers try to tell girls to do. Yes, Daddy, I'll be a good girl. Yes, Daddy. No, this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing essentially.
The officers obviously knew Katrina was intoxicated, but they certainly didn't expect her to put up a fight. Literally.
I don't want him touching me. I can't touch her. I seriously don't. No, I don't want him touching me. Come here! I don't want him touching me.
Stop.
I said I don't want him touching me.
What don't you understand?
What don't you understand?
Do not kick the officers.
Do not kick an officer.
Okay, so I have female officers that escort me like ass. That's a simple
Do not
right.
kick an officer.
Okay, I don't want him touching me.
Do you understand?
He touched me inappropriately.
Do you understand?
No, he touched me.
Is she here?
Call my lawyer. Get my lawyer. Get my lawyer. He touched me inappropriately. I don't want him to touch me again. You're touching me in my ass. You're touching my ass right now. No. Bro.
Do not kick an officer.
No, I don't give a f. Get my lawyer. Get my lawyer right now. I don't want him touching me inappropriately.
Okay, keep her down.
Okay.
Oh, so fine.
Ready?
Yep. Karina, stand up.
Katrina continued to be very uncooperative with the cops.
Wait, no, give me my phone.
You get your phone when you get there.
No, give me my phone.
You get your phone when you get there.
I just said I'm going to hold
Step into the car.
Do not.
Call my dad.
Get
Step into the car.
No, I'm not going to hold him.
Get in the car.
No.
You have to pull her leg.
Yeah.
No, call my lawyer. Call my lawyer first.
Karina, step your...
Shit, bro. Kidding. Oh, really? You better keep an eye on me. If I die tonight, that's when you're conscience for life. This is who you work with. I swear.
See if you can ratchet that right down there.
117, report number 117.
What, 22? Excellent. Thank you. I remember my first beer, bro. No, I'd rather you go with me. Hey, why don't you go with me, babe? Babe, hey, can you please go with me? I feel safer with you. Hey, can you go with me? Hey, the girl that was just about to get in, can you go with me, please? I feel safer with you.
All right, Karina, so we're going to come in here, okay?
No.
Yeah, you're going to get out the car for me so we can search you inside. And then you'll be able to call your father. All right?
Obviously, like, he's already here. He already has my GPS. That's not, he's in the FBI, not the police department. Anyway, so that's besides the point. So yeah, so you really want that to happen? Really?
You can make phone calls in here.
I don't need a phone call. I don't need to tell anybody where I'm at. They always know where I'm at.
Okay, well, let's go.
That's on you.
Okay.
So you are?
Yeah.
You sure?
Positive.
Katrina must have thought she was too good to be touched, so she continued to be difficult, but she didn't realize that it was the end of the road for her.
I don't want her touching me. I have no issue being detained. Okay. I don't want her detaining me.
Go back to the wrong train.
Yes. Stop touching me.
Okay, we're gonna have to touch you one more time. Against the wall.
She's gonna tell you when.
I didn't look at anything you said.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Come on.
Take a picture. Go.
Okay, come on. Come with me. You got it, Sergeant. Yeah. Okay, come on. You're gonna be okay.
Karina.
Just walk. You got it.
Yeah, you're okay with them just going here. That's great.
In the end, she was charged with resisting arrest without violence, assaulting a public servant, and public intoxication.